Hey everybody, and welcome to Resident Evil 6 Day 4. It should be the last day of Resident Evil 6, since I'm on the last campaign now. I finished up Jake and Sherry's yesterday, so I'm going to be picking up on Ada's campaign today. And hopefully that does not take long as well. Jake and Sherry's was actually shorter than I thought it was going to be. It was only like 3.5 hours versus Leon and Chris's being about 5. So we'll see if it keeps up with that pattern or if it's another long one. It wasn't... When you play this game originally, you don't know that exists until you finish all the other campaigns. And then you play Ada's, like it kind of pops up and it's like, hey, here's some extra stuff. So I don't know if it's as long. But you get to see all the stuff that happens kind of like in the shadows. So it's pretty cool. And it is a lot of content that'll explain what's going on, like why there's like, it seems like there's multiple Adas and like why they're so different in personality and stuff like that too. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to this one, Ada. We're just going to do it on amateur because, as I said, I'm just going through these ones just for the story again, just as a reminder. When I get to the newer games, I'll play it on regular difficulties, like the ones that I haven't played before. A very Metal Gear Solid style opening. They really went all out with, well, I guess partial nudity, but where is this? It kind of looks like Resident Evil 4.
Simmons?
801. It's been a long time.
Not long enough. I see you still like to play games.
Old habits. Besides, a phone call can be so impersonal.
What is it you want?
I received some very interesting intel on you, Miss Wong. Intel that will greatly influence your future. Curious?
Not in the slightest.
Like, how is that a phone? It's literally a cube.
I knew you couldn't resist.
I'm just here to find out what you're up to.
Then by all means, proceed. So you know, level 4 requires a hand for the Traxxas. I've made sure you'll be recognized.
You've got my prints on file. You're not playing around, are you?
Oh, I've got much more than your prince, Miss Wong. You'll see. Good luck.
What a creep.
All right, Simmons. Let's see what you're hiding.
So I'm not familiar with what she has. Okay, I guess I'll stick with that just because it has the infinite ammo attached to it. I don't want to deal with scavenging and scrounging. Now, before I do anything, it seems like the game is still fairly loud. I should really do these things beforehand. I'll drop it down to 45. I had to turn it down so much and it still seems loud every time I play.
I suppose I could go introduce myself, but I don't want to fall behind schedule.
Damn. Okay, I thought she was gonna like stealth kill him, but she literally like smashed through his helmet and his skull into the wall. Like that made no sense. I have no healing right now, besides the 9 Tic Tacs. Looks like I'm going under here. Nope, that's not what I want. What a really easy way to get around that. Like, how did they not notice that was a thing? You can actually be stealthy with her. She doesn't kill them very stealthily, though. Yep. Where the hell did this guy come from? Oh, they can walk through those? I thought it was like a shield. Okay, what is happening to me? I'm getting webbed? I went from stealth to like, what? Where are these guys coming from? Like, where did this guy literally come from right now? So many people. Yeah, like, I don't know where that guy even came from to get behind me. I'm in a closed room. Again, are they coming through the vent? I mean, like, they could, I guess, but, like... How many guys are there gonna be to kill? Okay, I'm just gonna keep moving. It seems like they're never ending. Sorry, mouse. Or rat, I guess. It's a pretty big mouse. Yeah, everything's loaded up as best as it can be. I can use Spider-Man power. And by that, I mean a grapple gun. Some more Batman. Hey, man. How's it going, Breton? Good to see you.
This must
How
be
you
the
doing
new
today?
breed I've been hearing about.
I saw you with your group of anonymous people last night again. These guys mutate like crazy, like literally like 3 or 4 forms.
Damn it, an alarm.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're always offline. Like, who are they hiding from? If there's people on their list that they want to avoid that bad, just don't have them on your list anymore. Yeah, true, I guess. And they feel bad about the lead now. Oh my. I don't know. I don't know. They're your... You know them better than I do, so... I was gonna say they're your friends, but I guess... I know them as well, but you know them better. This submarine has so many rats in it. Look at this. Had some good games. Just couldn't get that win last night. High kill games for us. Just got boned at the end of the game. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, though. They either have the better vantage point, or they're just
You never did have
super
taste,
sweaty.
did you, Simmons?
Alright, so... What do I need to do here? What is that? I can't do anything. Do I just try the door first and then it's like, no, it's locked? I know it's locked. Everything's red.
It's locked. This is going to require a little effort, I assume.
Yes, Ada, I knew that already. Pretty sure I gotta press this button. Oh, you're not gonna press that button. It's like the game wants me to feel like I'm stupid first.
The view's blocked.
Okay. Now can I do this? Thank you. It's not a puzzle if you just don't let me do it. Should be fine now. So it's a fish. Is it the fish I gotta make a picture of? Fish. Okay. There's gotta be more than one, yeah. That seems right. That seems right. Is it a fish now? There we go. Picture of the
Well,
fish
that was a
unlocks
pain
the
in
door.
ass.
That's like the most Resident Evil-y puzzle that was in this game.
I'm guessing teamwork isn't a strong point around here.
So I just have to avoid stepping on those. Or step on them to murder their friends.
Offing your own crew's gotta be bad for morale.
Yeah, that does not open.
Authorization recognized. Access granted.
Wonder what else he has on file besides my prints.
Probably feet pics. I wonder if I have to interact with projector. I got lots of Tic Tacs again. I'm literally standing right in front of you. You wouldn't be able to see anything.
Jake Mueller has been located in the Republic of Edonia. Your mission is to find out if his body has antibodies to the C virus. We cannot allow a vaccine to be produced. Agent Birkin will be sent in to acquire the target. Your job is to ensure they escape the country alive. Good luck.
All right.
That was dated 6 months ago.
I could do
That
that.
can't be right. I don't remember those orders. Maybe they were passed on to someone else.
You're gonna play some Destiny, but you'll drink some beer and watch me. I can play Destiny later. I don't know how long this campaign's gonna be, because it was... I was saying when I first started that, you don't see Ada's campaign until you finish the first 3, and then it, like, kind of pops up afterwards. And it gives you some context of, like, what was going on in the background. So I don't know how long this campaign is, really. Jake and Sherry only took me 3.5 hours yesterday versus the 5 the other two did.
Expecting me.
So he might be a bit shorter. And then if I do finish this weekend, which I should, Resident Evil 7, I'll save. I won't start that till Friday of next week. Just so I can give it the full weekend. I don't think I'll finish it in the full weekend. I'm going to take my time with it, but... These guys are ridiculous. Like, literally always morphing into something new. Can I not go in there? Seems like I'm supposed to be able to, though. Yes, no worries. I don't expect everybody to be around every time. I'm curious about the weird errand, but that's only if you want to tell me.
Sorry, boys, no time. My dance card's already full.
They can't hear you. You're like whispering to them, and they're shooting guns at you, Ada. Let me see if I can rush past these guys a little bit. There's so many of them. Oh my god. Ride for long, how are you? I am doing well. I'm just dealing with a lot of mayhem at the moment. Oh, reload, come on. Uh-oh. Okay, where's my camera gun? What's happening? I can't even see what's happening to me. It's how close the camera is right now. Yeah, these ones are ridiculous. Like, they just keep morphing and morphing and morphing into, like, crazier creatures every time. I do apparently have a camera that has a gun on it that's helping me out, so... Give a shout out to Ride for Short, though. But between him and Quantum, they're making me spend more money on games than I want.
Maybe he's trying to manipulate me. I hate playing other people's
Like, I
games.
gotta get Cyberpunk 2077 now because of you guys.
The rescue subs should be close. I've had enough fun here.
I still haven't played the trial yet either. I have it downloaded, I just never made the time yet. Because most of my free time now is either Destiny 2, which I'm considering starting to do, like, maybe Tuesday streams for Destiny 2, and Star Trek Online. I started playing again. I blame Trial by Gunfire for that. I used to play it before, and then I kind of stopped, but then he was like, hey, we started talking about Star Trek, and then he was like, do you play Star Trek Online? I was like, yeah. And we got really excited about it, and he was like, we should play sometime, so now I play it. I don't know, Justin. Ever since the next gen updates, it looks really good for Cyberpunk. Yeah, I will get it on sale. I don't buy it really anything full price unless I'm like super hyped for it. Plus my backlog is just ridiculous that it's not worth it. Because by the time I get to go and play the game, it's probably on sale at that point. The only ones I'll buy like full price right away are like Nintendo Switch titles because they only get more expensive. Like once you can't buy them in stores anymore, they just go up. It doesn't make any sense to me. And they never go on sale. Yeah, like I picked up Resident Evil 8 at like, what, like half the price? Escape from Tarkov. I've heard of that game. I don't know what it is. I just heard the title and name and people referencing it, but I have no idea what kind of game it is. I haven't played The Witcher 3 either, which is why I can't really justify buying new games as well, because that's something I really want to play through. And I haven't. And I have like 4 copies of it now. Well, I did have 4 copies. I got rid of one. But I have it on PC. I have it on my Xbox. I did have it on PlayStation. That's the one I got rid of. Okay, so I have 3 copies. I have 2 now.
Think about where you are before you shoot. I mean, really.
Yeah, I was thinking Witcher 3 on stream would be fun to play. I'm thinking about like doing like just themed days instead of doing like a full game and like playing it to its completion before I move on to the next one. So I'd make it like, you know, so Friday would be one game, Saturday might be another, that kind of thing. And like do that every week. So like every Friday it'll be Witcher 3 and then every Saturday it'll be... So I'm not just stuck playing the same games. Somebody might not be interested in The Witcher, but they might be interested in the other game. Yeah, it is a long game, I figured. Like people were saying, what was it, Blood and Wine DLC was like a game, essentially a game that they could have sold on its own is how long the DLC was. Yeah, I would definitely do the DLC. I have the Game of the Year edition, so I have all the DLC. I don't understand why the submarine is sinking now. It's like, I didn't set off a self-destruct. The enemies, it wouldn't make sense to blow up their own submarine. So what's going on? Why is this happening? I missed something probably. That's okay. Light you up. Oh, I don't got time for you. See ya. Also, if this is a submarine, it's very, very big. I can't crawl fast anymore. Game's slowing me down on purpose for no reason. There we go. Whoop. Oh no, I'm tired. I see. I keep forgetting there's like a meter for that. Assuming that's supposed to happen. Take a half-second break.
So
Oh,
much
I
for
don't
the
have my
rescue
other
sub.
guns now?
Time for Plan B.
Where did my other guns go? I I can't access anything besides my regular inventory now.
Merci! Only way to go is up. The torpedo control should be up ahead. No wonder if you're watching this now, Simmons.
So now I have to run away from water. First it was fire. I have airbenders after me next. Oh, no, that's the ladder. There we go. I struggled a bit there.
We better hurry.
Nope, come on. Around the... Nope, okay. This way? Nope. Okay, I'm probably gonna die because I don't know what to do at the moment. What am I supposed to do? And it wasn't even at her feet yet, and I started drowning immediately. Oh, there's piranhas? What? Why am I bleeding? Oh, debris. I don't understand. I couldn't get past those boxes.
I wonder if you're watching this now, Simmons.
Okay, so I go up here, I go up this ladder.
Water's coming in fast. We better hurry.
I'm probably just being stupid. Okay, there's just another ladder there. I am just being stupid.
One slip and I'm going down with this sub.
Nice work, bitch!
Thank you. I figured it out.
Gotta be a valve around here somewhere.
You just saw it. Why is there a pipe with water in it in the sub? That leads to nothing. This way. Whoop. Oh, don't fall.
Sub is sinking fast.
Damn, I almost got caught by the water then. I can't tell if it's timed with me getting on the ladder or not. Seems like it kinda is. So much climbing. Apparently that's the slipperiest surface ever. There you go. The one watertight door on the entire sub. Even though every door is supposed to be like that, but okay.
You're a strange one.
Oh god, it's just bees. Bee people. That makes no sense. Oh. There we go. So, what were you streaming earlier? It wasn't a game, was it, Rye? Was it a UFC fight or something? Where do I go? I see where I need to go. Am I missing a ladder again? Yeah, in Discord, yeah. I really gotta move my camera. Like it blocks like half of my screen. Two world's strongest men having a boxing match? Jeez. Was it good?
It's gonna take more than a handprint to operate
Get to
this.
subs. Oh, so you were betting subs with people? That's a pretty nifty idea.
I'll have to restore power if I want to use those torpedoes.
Who was watching with you? Oh, you and Quantum. Right on. I feel like a chump giving some away for free. I didn't know I could bet them.
Yep. Still gross.
People bouncing in Eddie Cab. Okay, right on. How's Eddie doing? No, he's been having a kind of a rough time. That's probably putting it mildly, but alright, bee person. Like, how does that big bee hide or turn invisible, I guess? It's not like it's like a bunch of bees and they're inside of it. Oh, he's watching UFC at the same time. Doesn't seem too bad. That's good to hear. Don't beat people. Do I have to go down? I do have to go down. See, now I don't die instantly for some reason. I can actually swim and breathe. Well, not breathe underwater, but hold my breath.
Okay. Stay underwater and I should be fine. Okay, power's on. Now, let's see how much coaxing I have to do.
So we're gonna fire a torpedo at a door inside the submarine we're trying not to die in because it's sinking. So many bee people.
The sub is done for. Time for a gracious exit.
Where am I going now? Okay, looks like I can get over there, but I have to swim there maybe? Okay, that was a very short swim. Yeah, it's a very bad idea, I would say. So, yeah, we're just gonna shoot a torpedo at the door that doesn't open. Or maybe not. No, we're going to the torpedo room. Okay. Maybe I was mistaken. Doing something with the torpedo at some point. Nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay, you need to calm down, Ada. Maybe, yeah, she's gonna do like action movie exit.
Okay, power's back.
I don't remember much of this campaign. Anytime I came back to replay this game, I'd play like Leon's campaign just because I love Leon's campaign, and then I'd never look at the rest of it.
Hull collapse at 2,500 feet imminent. Evacuate immediately.
Yeah, so I'm trying to do.
Initiating verbal identification. Answer all questions into the microphone.
Identify yourself.
I'm a little busy right now. Try back later.
Please state your name.
All right, I'll bite. Ada Wong.
Authorization approved.
Ms. Wong. 6 months ago, you performed experiments on humans in Edonia. You were following Simmons' orders, but it was your choice to do so. How do you plan to atone for your crimes?
What?
Interesting story. Might want to do some fact-checking, though. I don't work for Simmons. I've got nothing to atone for.
Authorization approved.
How is that a
I know
question?
everything about you, Ms. Wong. Everything. I know what it is you're looking for. A world of chaos. Am I
Oh, damn
right?
bees again. What is happening right now? Load. Did that guy have giant bees
If you
attached
know
to
me
him?
so well, you shouldn't need validation. A world
Why is
of
everything bees
chaos?
right now?
Not number one on my list, but it would make Simmons squirm. So I might reconsider.
Why do I have to talk to a
Authorization
computer?
approved.
Open the
Perfect
door.
answer. Now, the final question. Are you ready?
Hold that thought. It's my turn. Who are you?
Authorization approved.
I have no obligation to answer you. My final question. What are you fighting?
Bees.
Whatever
Many
the hell
bees.
gets in my way. And the virus always seems to make a cameo.
I like your answer. Identity verification complete. Simmons is waiting for you. I'm looking forward to seeing how this unfolds.
Authorization complete. Releasing locks now.
I'm glad that's over.
That was the most ridiculous thing ever. Why would it? I know I was talking to somebody, but like, how is the voice authorization thing accepting those as answers? Because that was a computer, not the person I was talking to. Unless they were like manually approving it, I don't know.
Find anything
This game
interesting?
is very confusing.
Recording from 6 months ago.
Then the trip was worthwhile. What's the matter? You still haven't figured it out. Allow me to clarify. Tomorrow the U.S. will suffer a bioterrorist attack. After that, China, and then major cities all around the world will suffer the same fate. At the hands of Neo Umbrella's very own Ada Wong.
She just doesn't want to tell him anything.
If you think I'm going to sit back and be your scapegoat, Simmons, you've got another thing coming.
And how is opening the cube not... That hangs it up, but having the cube closed is when you talk to the person. It seems counterintuitive. And why does that torpedo have a compartment she can just get in? That doesn't make any sense either. And it just happens to explode just as she leaves. I don't know. This game is pushing my pushing the limits of what I can accept as Resident Evil. I'm very confused too, don't worry, and I've played this game before. This is the campaign that's supposed to explain all the confusion.
There's the cathedral. Now to find my way into your lab, Simmons.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. There's no
Can't
sense to
believe
it.
he went through with it.
Like, at least the earlier games, it was just like, you know, you
This
just had to
is
survive the
investigating.
situation you're in.
Leon, so you've been caught up in this too.
But now
Bet you
it's
have
just
the
like,
stomach for it.
what is this? Like Resident Evil 2, you were a rookie cop that showed up to town, and there was a biohazard thing that happened, and you're just like, ah, damn. And you're just trying to stay alive and get out. Same with Resident Evil. Well, Resident Evil 3 was, you weren't a rookie cop, you were Jill from STARS from the first game. So, like, she had experience, but still, she was just in the middle of a biohazard thing, and was like, oh, damn, I gotta get out of here before I die. Like, you know, actual survival horror. Resident Evil 4 started making no sense when they sent one agent to go save the president's daughter. Like, why one? Why not a team of 3? Or, like, you know, specially trained counter-terrorist unit or something. Not one dude with a handgun. That's it. Has to buy his body armor from a random merchant that he finds in the game.
This looks like it might come in handy.
Okay.
Time for a little house cleaning.
And there was an Ada campaign for Resident Evil 4 as well when you finish it, and I was just like, no. I had enough of Resident Evil 4 when I played that. I don't even know where I'm going. Like, I'm just Spider-Man in places and jumping down holes. I feel like this is going to be a quick campaign. I'm not really selling this game for anybody, am I? I said it was a good
Or
game.
open.
It's a
This is
fun
going
game to
need something
play, but
particular to unlock it.
it's very confusing.
This looks like it might work, but where's the rest of it?
As I said, like, if I was going to recommend any Resident Evil games, I would recommend, like, 2, 3 Remake. More than any other game. Like, if you wanted to know more then, you wanted to play it, then I would say, like, you know, you could play, like, 5, 6... 5 and 6 play well. 7 and 8, I have no idea, because I haven't played them yet. I'll have an opinion about those eventually, once I do get to them. Okay, that did nothing. I did play the original Resident Evils as well. I just don't think I could go back to the old tank controls anymore. I said that before I played Resident Evil 0 and 1, and those weren't as bad as I thought they were going to be, but they were also, like, made later than the PlayStation 1 versions, and even Resident Evil 1 Remake was, well, it's a remake, so they polished it and made it really good. But I don't know if I'd be able to go back to the originals, like, control-wise. That was my biggest issue with Resident Evil 4, really. Like, the game was fine, and it looks okay. Like, you know, it doesn't look super dated or anything, but it's just the controls are really clunky and bad. Like, you know, just turning your camera like this, like it's nice and smooth in the Resident Evil 5 and 6. In Resident Evil 4, it just whips around, and you can't, like, look up on an angle like that and leave the camera there. Like, I'm not holding any controls right now. I'm just leaving it there, and it stays like any other shooter that you play. But in Resident Evil 4, if you let go of the stick, it just whips right back to the center. And you can't even look up in that direction. You can only look directly left or right.
That's the same color as the chest I just saw.
Why do I feel like this is a trap? It is a trap. Oh, he has no head. The original 2 probably has a better story, or like a lot more story to it than the remake of 2. Would be the other thing I would say it has going for it compared to the remake. But that'd be about it. Any way for me to leave that open so I can just go down? No. Or maybe. I think I have to do something kind of weird, but it'll work. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so I can't open that without the key. At least I can go down here now. Like, what a... Who made this place? That's the only thing that confuses me in every Resident Evil game. Is like
pieces.
the elaborate dungeons make no sense to me. So the power is on. So apparently I have to use these guys as conductors. And electrocute myself in the process. I'm assuming I have to get him to lay down on that so I gotta shoot him in the leg or something. There we go. That worked. So why do we even have power lines anymore? We should just put dead bodies all over everything. Just conduct electricity through that. We wouldn't be filling up graveyards anymore. That's a terrible thing to say. So does this work now? It does. Oh, we got enemies from Skyrim showing up now. Yeah, fully equipped with armor. Good thing they're not wearing pants. Saw that coming. Alright, back down here yet again. Is there something I have to shoot or do to make it so the floor doesn't open up on me?
There must be a clue around here somewhere.
I don't know. There's arrows in that guy. Where do I have to shoot these guys? Why did that guy fall over? I don't have any arrows. I need arrows. Nope, that's not arrows. No arrows there. I think there was arrows underneath. Bullets, bullets. Can't pick up arrows. What's making me full? I don't need any of this. I should have a lot of arrows now. Oh, I just have 4 arrows. They look like they were in like bundles of 3. Why do I have 4? I don't understand. Oh, they weigh too much? Maybe that's why. Maybe it's a weight thing? But I need to get him to move back. That didn't work. That's right, come to me, buddy. Seriously? Okay, I don't... Like, I think I'm on the right track. There's so many arrows. Yeah, that's how I talk to everybody when I'm playing games. Like, come on, here we go. Good job, buddy. I really, like, I'm assuming that's what it means. Like, shoot them against the wall. Okay, now my arrows just don't work. Aha.
Better hold on to this. I might need it.
Just because you're a bastard. I'm assuming the ring goes in here. She does nothing. She just molests it. What was that? No? Really? I couldn't just like climb over the like 2-foot fence? Why are there carpets everywhere? How did she know to go down there? Like, I don't understand. It's like she had this pre-planned even though she's never been here before. I guess I'm just jumping down. He has the purple eye. And he has the tooth.
Play,
What?
Huh? All right. Ready or not, here I come. Now, who's first?
Why do I have to steal a tooth and an eye? Who locks a door that way? Where'd you get that knife? It's not even like a machete or something that someone would have. It's just a kitchen knife. I guess. It's like, where's Bobby? I need his tooth for to get into the bathroom. Oh, hold on. Gary, do you have your eye on you? Pick up these arrows. Chaos Pixie, hello, how are you? I'm doing alright. I'm very confused at this game, but I'm doing alright otherwise. A big shout out for you as well. I'm shooting him in the empty parts of the mask, and he's still bulletproof. Yeah, no worries. Shout outs to everybody. I'm terrible at remembering to do it. The whole game is just honestly makes no sense. What am I doing? I'm just all over the place right now. Yeah, like just how the story is going and everything, it makes no sense. Like right now I'm chasing skeletons to get a tooth and an eye to open a door. It's like, who locks a door that way? I don't want to cover behind the wall. Don't need to. Those screamer dudes. No, it's not supposed to be logical, I know, but it's fun to pick at it. Oh, there's Billy with his tooth. Need your tooth, please.
One down.
And like the door opens when I pick up the tooth. Like, how does it know? Alright, now I need to get up there. I assume I can use, yeah, my grapple gun. There we go. I gotta start thinking more like Batman. Why is that there? Like, come on. Where am I going? That's a big boy. Roll sideways, it's faster. Alright, now we got the eye. And the door knows that I picked up the eye off the ground somehow. Oh wait. Oh no, I am supposed to go through there, okay. Alright. So we can go through the main door now. With my Pirates of the Caribbean treasure.
You're a twisted man, Simmons. As twisted as they come.
I mean, like, if he designed that lock, like, that's pretty impressive.
Let's put my theory to the test.
Like, does he have replacement teeth? And eyes? There we go. Got all the pieces now. So to another tomb of unknown. I missed that booby trap comment. Sorry. I don't know why I didn't see that.
Hold on, we're almost there. Deborah, stay with me, all right? Deborah.
In this particular game, I like Leon's campaign the most. Because it's very classic Resident Evil. Slow-moving zombies and, like, you know, very Raccoon City vibe to it. Jake and Sherry's was good too. That would be the second favorite. Chris would be third, and then Ada would probably be fourth if I had to decide. Because I do like the whole Nemesis vibe with Jake and Sherry's.
Ada.
You look like you've seen a ghost.
Ada.
I think I'm gonna have to fight that boss with
What the hell is
Leon
going
now.
on here?
It's complicated.
Helena didn't make any sense. Like, she was mad at Ada just then for shooting her, I guess it's her, I think it was her sister, Deborah, in the head with an arrow, but she was literally hatching from a cocoon to turn into a monster. And, like, I
This
just don't
walkway
understand
won't
her
hold.
reasoning.
We need to get to
And,
the
like, she
lower
goes back to
levels.
hug her all the time.
So sorry,
And, like,
Deborah. It's all
she's
my fault.
clearly not Deborah anymore.
Get away from her!
Stop! Don't shoot, please!
And like that, she just grew spider legs and she's still defending her. It's like, I think you got issues. I don't think I would be really sad if Helena never returned to the like the Resident Evil series in general. Sheva would be cool if she returned, because I feel like she was a pretty good character.
Deborah! Where are you?
And like, I'd like to see Jake again, and definitely Sherry. Leon and Chris have had a lot of games they've been in so far, so I wouldn't mind if they kind of sat it out.
Here.
Although I do love Leon.
A ring?
Don't get the wrong idea. It'll make sense later.
Okay.
I can just run past these guys. Is what I did with Leon. Yeah, Leon's like my favorite character in Resident Evil, though. Like, in general. After Leon, it would be Jill. And especially, like, Resident Evil 3 Remake Jill. Like, they did her so well. Like, her character is just wicked.
Watch out, you two. She's strong.
Watch out for yourself.
Who's in 7? I don't know. Honestly. Because I purposely tried not to look at anything because I was like, I'll play it because I own it. And then I never played it for like, what, however long it's been out, 5 years now. Because I was too much of a coward. I'll find out next weekend, though. I do know that Chris is in 8, but that was just part of the marketing. But I don't think you play as Chris. I think he's just there.
You should put her down. If you have any sympathy for her.
This is a nightmare. It can't be real.
Damn. Oh, she almost got me. I definitely would have died after the first fall if I was in this scenario.
Ada! Elena!
I would have like broke my leg or broke my arm and I would have been
The more
useless.
things change, the more they stay the same.
Leon, you can just run past them. That's what I did. Just run. Guys. Just wait on Leon to turn the crank.
All aboard. Let's hope this is a non-stop ride out of here.
I wouldn't count on it.
Something I always keep thinking about when I'm playing this game, but I forget to look it up afterwards. I don't know if
This isn't you!
you would encounter somebody else playing as Ada if you were playing online. Like if I was playing Leon's campaign and I even had like a AI or a co-op partner, it doesn't matter, but I was playing online, would another person be Ada if they happen to be going through the Ada campaign online as well? I feel like that was a thing with this game. I just don't remember. I know you could like invade other people's worlds as monsters in certain parts, but that would be it, really. That's all I know for sure. I just feel like that you could encounter like people playing the other campaign when there's crossover parts happening. Gonna lie down for this part. I'm not gonna bother trying to shoot out those things. Ow. Okay. This boss fight takes way too long. It's like a go. It's like section to section before we actually finish it. It's clearly not your sister anymore. A tentacle was just coming out of her mouth.
No more tears. Not until I avenge your death. Please. Forgive me.
Bye.
I'm gonna make him pay for this. Look at me. It's gonna be okay. Look at me.
Oh, I
Look
didn't
at
think
me.
we'd have to
It's
watch
gonna
all
be
of the
okay.
same cutscenes too.
Just keep your eyes on me. Help me. I'm gonna get you out of here, Deborah. Deborah, look at me. We're gonna get through this.
Yeah, that's the other thing I don't get. It's like we're literally lighting her up with all this like random ammo and like blowing her up with like explosive TNT barrels, and she's fine. And you just drop her like, you know, I don't know how deep that hole is, but that kills her. That's what does it. Literally shot her in the face in that cutscene just before it too, and still didn't do it.
So I helped him. I helped Simmons breach the president's security.
Oh, my nose is so
That
itchy
sounds
right
like
now.
Simmons, all right.
Excuse me.
Why the hell would he do all this?
Long story.
I'll take out my Cube cell phone now.
We're up against the people who really run this country. In a very dangerous game.
And like it's open, but
you
she's
don't
not.
put your
That's
hand
not
on it.
answering it. She has to close it to answer it, which makes no sense to me.
How are you feeling?
Why don't you come down here and I'll show you?
I think I'll pass, but there is something I'd like to show you.
More games?
Not quite. Just something I think you would benefit from knowing. Proceed to the research lab.
Also, that is like the most awkward way to have a cell phone designed ever. It would literally be a giant triangle whenever you have it open and trying to store it away. Like, where's she keeping that too? It wouldn't even fit in that little bag on her back. I'm not gonna use that. I'll take the green herb instead. Oop. And this was like 2012, so like smartphones were kind of out now. I don't know how, I honestly don't remember what 2012 was like anymore. I think smartphones were like fairly prominent. Like not crazy as they are now, but like I'm pretty sure there was, like the iPhone was out. There's a couple of big guys in here. Oh, that's a big guy too. Hey, big guy. I just can't shoot him at all? Okay.
First order of business? Finding a key.
Alright. He is in with the big guy. Take those points. Oh, I did not slide in the way I wanted to.
You don't mind if I take this?
Tripping up over everything. not mean to do that, but okay, it worked out. Smashing boxes for no reason. Batman grapple gun.
Ugh, Leon, tell me you didn't jump down that chute.
Oh, jeez. There's lots of big guys here. I'm honestly going to just kill him for the skill points, because they drop a lot of them. Like, he's so jiggly. A lot of skill points. I feel like I might have missed one. Should let that other one come out of the water. Oh shit! Oh, okay, I don't know how I pressed the right button for that. That was a complete fluke. That almost full-on scared me. Oh, damn. I did not avoid that one. I'm essentially just going the backwards route to what Leon did when he was here.
Aberrations detected. All laboratories will remain locked until safety has been verified.
Better start cleaning house then.
I thought it was... Where is it? Oh, right there. Okay. See, sometimes you can kill them when they're hatching, sometimes you can't.
How many more of these things are there?
Yeah, I think the lizard ones you can kill when they're hatching. Should probably get all the skill points from these as well. Dropping like 1,500 each. Is that it? Alright.
Finally.
That didn't take very long, Ada. Right, now I get to watch the weird happy birthday video. Hopefully Leon was kind and he rewound the movie. I'm not sure if this is close to the end. I think there's more because she like shows up in like later parts too. Like Ada does. Of other people's campaigns, so I think it goes through every part that she shows up in.
Looks just like me. No wonder Leon is confused.
And there's still like the aircraft carrier for Chris and when Leon and Helena are fighting Simmons.
Enjoy the show.
Yes, it was quite revealing.
How do you mean?
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it you on this tape, Ada? You're the one behind Neo Umbrella. Don't know
No,
what you're
I have
talking
not.
about. Simmons would never be foolish enough.
She's
to
essentially
choose
just
cards.
finding out now that
He and
there
his
is another
family
one
want
that's
one thing.
of her, like, you know.
Stabilize and sustain the system they've created.
But you want to destroy it. And the world?
Yeah, no, I don't think I'm close. I may be like halfway, maybe.
If she wants a game, she'll get one. With the real Ada Wong.
Like, that seems so much
An
more
old friend,
complicated to
Simmons.
close it and then
Ada
use a
Wong.
smaller surface area.
Let's ditch the pleasantries and get right to it. That little doppelganger you brewed up just told me she has her heart set on destroying the world. Looks like
Excuse
the
me.
race is on. Let's see who comes in first.
That was the fastest 2.5 minutes ever. That was like maybe 30 seconds.
HQ, this is Alpha Leader. I need a location on
Yeah,
Ada Wong.
it's 5 chapters for every campaign, right?
This is HQ. We've got the location for you. Ada Wong has left the city and is heading south for the harbor. Repeat,
I had that mixed up
Ada
with
Wong is heading south for the harbor.
Resident Evil
They're
5.
throwing a party for me, and I'm not even there yet.
Because when I played Resident Evil 5, I got to like chapter 5, and I was like, okay, I must be at the end. And then I hit chapter 6, and I was like, wait, what? But that game was also fairly short too, if you know where to go and what to do. Up and over? Yes. He just like body surfed that dude. He was like riding his shoulder.
These are the same kind of soldiers I saw in the sub.
Oh jeez, where did that guy come from? Like, there's gonna be a lot of dudes to fight in this area. There was in Chris's campaign. Just so many guys.
Too bad I can't enjoy a night on the town.
I love them too. Like, I love the story and the lore. Some of them just are kind of zany, but I guess I'm not going over that. Is there a ladder? I'm very bad at spotting ladders now. Maybe I can go through here. This was not open before, right? No, I had to go around. Never mind. I was gonna say, am I crazy? Yeah, now that I'm playing through all these games, once I finish all the games, I'm probably going to watch the CG movies. I'm just playing it on amateur right now, just because I'm only doing the games that I've already played before, kind of as a reminder of the story more than I am, like, you know, doing anything crazy. That's why I'm using, like, infinite ammo and stuff. I'm not really making it hard on myself. Because I know when I get to Resident Evil 7... Oh my god. Alright, dude. No, I know when I get to Resident Evil 7 and 8, when I'm going to play those on, like, you know, whatever the standard difficulty is. I've never played them before. They're going to take me a while. And it seems like everybody's really looking forward to me playing Resident Evil 7, so I'm trying to speed up the progress on 6 a little bit. I think everybody just wants to see me, like, you know, be super scared. Because I know that game is going to scare the crap out of me. Yeah, and it's not, like, action-y at all. Like, it's super horror. So I'm not looking forward to it. Like, just, I don't know if you ever played that PT demo that they had on PlayStation. I don't know if you play on PlayStation or Xbox more. But that PT demo they had for the Silent Hills, like, trailer demo, man, I could not play that. It was first person as well, and all you do is, like, walk down a hallway, and, like, there's just this, like, weird ghostly woman that, like, is, like, haunting the place, I guess. Scared the crap out of me. Quantum, how are you? Oh god. Lizard people. Shout out to Quantum. How are you today? Play on PlayStation, you started on 7, you haven't finished it yet. Did you play that PT demo though, Chaos? I should call you Pixie or Chaos Pixie. I don't know which one you prefer over the other. Few jump scare clips in the first hour. Great. I'm not looking forward to it. Okay, I'll change my name to that, and I want to hear you pronounce it before I say it first, Rod. That's what my new Twitch handle will be. I'm doing alright, Quantum. Having a confusing time with this campaign. Only because the storyline is, like, kind of all over the place, but... it's a fun game. I'm just trying to get through this last campaign now, and then I'll be on Resident Evil 7 next weekend, and if you see me then, you'll see me poop my pants. Oh no, I don't shoot that. I jump up there with my grapple gun. Chainsaw people. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, I really want to go into Resident Evil 7 with no spoilers because I'll get maximum jump scares. So how are you feeling today, Quantum? I know you kind of like took the day off because you're not feeling the best. Blade Man, oh yeah. I'm assuming someone busts through a wall somewhere. You're getting better? That's good to hear. Went out and did, like, I guess, like, simple errands, like stuff that you're, like, putting off. I put off things all the time. Like, Ada is so practiced. It's like she's done this already. I guess she is like a professional spy. But, like, some of this is just too good. Like, how did she know to set that thing up exactly that way so that she could pull down the right size piece of wood to lock that door? And look at all the people. Oh, these are like regular zombie people.
Chinatown, look at this mess. The whole world's gone mad.
Oh, Rai, you were here yesterday. I know the outcome of that mystery phone call I got from my boss. If you're interested. I don't know if he's just like watching in the background. I don't mean to bother him if he's just lurking. But I'll let everybody know. I essentially got a call, or not a call, a message from my boss on Friday. And he was like, hey, I want to talk to you, like, you know, call me back whenever you can. I didn't see it because I was asleep. Because my sleep schedule is just all over the place. When I did finally get up and answer him, he was like, oh, it's no big deal. You can just call me on Saturday evening. But he left me a voicemail when he had initially called, so I listened to that anyway. And he was like, yeah, it has to do with your part-timer's employment. And I was like, that sounds like it's kind of a serious thing to not talk about immediately, like as soon as you can.
Nice. You shouldn't take things.
But he just made it seem like there was no rush on it. Apparently they want to be dropped down to casual, so I am expecting to be picking up a lot more shifts very, very soon. Until I can find another replacement, which is not going to be easy. Because the requirements for my job are stupid. And the only, well, I guess the only thing that's really stupid about it, like the requirements themselves are not stupid, it's there's one requirement where they have to go away for training to learn how to do my job, which doesn't make sense because I could train anybody on this job very easily. And they have to spend 2 weeks, like they have to fly to Alberta and go to the, like attend classes in order to get certified. And like not a lot of people have 2 weeks that they can just spend away from work, especially if it's for a part-time job. Like, you know, they're probably already working full-time, picking up something part-time, or it's like, you know, someone could just easily get another part-time job here and not have to fly away for 2 weeks. So it's going to be very difficult to find something.
I didn't come halfway around the planet to play games.
So my streaming schedule might get a bit weird. What am I doing? Oh, we're just going this way? No. That did not do what I thought it was going to do. Oh, why am I just swinging around like this? Kids are taking over your bed. Sounds like my dogs. Like, not to compare kids to dogs, but my dogs do the same thing. It's like, I'm like, okay, let's go to bed, and then they just get all over the bed, like literally lie down as long as they can, so nobody else gets on. And it's a king-size bed. I don't know how they do it. Oh, I'm dead. I totally died then. I don't have this. I died. Real bad. As soon as you said this. I'm missing out on Warzone with you guys again. That makes me sad.
I didn't come halfway around the planet to play games.
Those 18 times have been like since I started playing Resident Evil 6 in general. Not since I started playing Ada. And a lot of that was stupid deaths that made no sense. So, like, am I supposed to be doing something here? Oh, no. No, I missed it. Oh, I hit that again, too. God damn it. Yeah, I had a smaller bed before, but like because they would just do that all the time, I was like, okay, I'll get a really big bed and just be done with it, and apparently they could just change sizes and take up the full bed, like regardless of what size the bed is.
Alright, fine. I guess I could spare a few more minutes for you.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button then. But apparently it's still successful. Oh. I am messing this up bad, but somehow I'm still winning. Oh, no, I'm electrocuted. Uh-oh. No, turn around, Ada.
Alpha to HQ. We got a visual on Ada Wong. We're in pursuit. This is HQ. Ada Wong has been spotted moving down the canal. Charlie and Delta teams form a perimeter around Kucheng. Repeat, Ada Wong has been spotted on the canal.
Well, guess I'm heading for the canal. I'm tired of playing cat and mouse.
That train should be here by now. Just like the train stopped for a second.
Almost there. Can't wait to meet this mysterious doppelganger of mine.
Can't wait for the stop. She's just gonna grapple gun off. Oh. Blaine,
Somebody really
that
wants
plane
this world to burn.
just clipped through like 30 buildings before it crashed for real. Do I have to go backwards? Did it matter which way I went? Was I just waiting for that sign? I didn't get a button prompt. I was just running around until something happened. Whoop. Another box. More skill points. Someday I'll get all of these dragon or serpent tokens for real. That'll be an off-stream thing though. Ada's a super spy in cutscenes, but when I use her, I can't hit a box that's not even moving. There's Jake and Sherry.
Sherry Birkin. And he must be the host of the C-Virus antibody. Looks like they're not alone. Guess the rookies could use some help. I suppose I should return the kindness their parents showed to me. This is as good a time as any.
guess I gotta take these things out. Nope, I missed. Good try, me. That's one. Where are they? Nope, I missed again. Or did I? I don't know. It died, so... that works.
Why is it that nothing stays dead anymore?
It really shouldn't surprise you anymore, Ada. You've gone through like 7 scenarios where this has happened. Oh, I missed that one. Oh, I need to reload. There we go. Probably only needed to focus on that thing, but I didn't know for sure. I figured I might as well take out 1 or 2 of the
I hope
randoms.
that's the last I have to see of him.
I did like, however, like she's up here right now on this. If you look up here as Jake and Ada, or Jake and Sherry, you can actually see her up here. Like it's just like a silhouette.
Wesker Jr. It's not easy working with the good guys, is it?
More of that sniper ammo. Alrighty. I'm really gonna miss the sense of like security of having all these infinite ammo guns when I play Resident Evil 7 and 8. I don't even know if you get guns in those games. Like from what I can tell, they're like very much just run and hide and survive. Not a whole lot I can do until that thing jumps out of the water. Here we go.
Ugh, these things are so hard to kill.
Is there something there? Oh, I can shoot that down. Or kick it down?
I think we've all had enough of you.
That works too. Explosive arrows.
Hope that's all she wrote.
Hey, what's up, JD?
This
How you
dude
doing?
would be in pretty hot water if I wasn't around.
Give a shout out to Toxic JD.
Worst boat ride since the Titanic.
time to save the day again.
I think I am almost done. I'm on the last campaign, so I'll definitely finish this today, and then I'll be moving on from Resident Evil 6, which I was not expecting me to take like 2 full weekends. Luckily, I finished Resident Evil 5 in 1 day, because if I didn't, this would be pushing on to next weekend. Because the first 2 campaigns were like 5 hours apiece. Jake and Sherry's campaign was surprisingly shorter. That was like 3.5 hours. I finished that yesterday.
It's like a Raccoon City reunion.
Chris wasn't around for Raccoon City, Ada.
Catch you two later.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's just waiting for me to play 7 now. Probably make that like an actual, like, full-on announcement when I'm ready to play. Gotta hype it up a bit. I'm really only just playing through these ones, like, well, 4 I hadn't played in a long time, and I really didn't remember any of that, so I'm glad I did play that, even though it was, well, 17 hours for me to finish it, which is probably really bad, but I'm enjoying the fact that I'm playing through these again, because it is reminding me of a lot of the story. I don't know how much of that is relevant to the Resident Evil 7 and 8 games, but it's always nice to have some backstory. Nice, that's the end of chapter 3, so I should have 2 more chapters left. It seems like all the other ones had 5, and like even Chaos Pixie has played this game before, and she was saying should be 5 for Ada Wong as well. I'm getting through them fairly quickly too. So that's like over halfway through the game now. And I'm in, what, 2 hours in? So I'll probably finish it maybe 3.5 like I did with Jake's. Or maybe I'll retire from streaming altogether so I don't have to play Resident Evil 7 and you don't get to see it.
I really wish you would stop running. We have so much to talk about.
Not a lot of people played 6 because it did get a really bad reputation attached to it when it came out. I'm not looking forward to playing Resident Evil 7. Not because it's a bad game, I've heard only good things, but like, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get really scared. Really easy. Like watching horror movies and stuff ruins me for days. I really enjoy 6 too. Like, it plays really well. It's a fun action game. It really goes away from the Resident Evil feel, but like, I have fun with it. And I'm having fun with it right now too. It is just a bit crazy with all like the certain scenes in this game are just over the top Hollywood action, and it's just a bit too much, I think. Like, it's not a very grounded game.
Really? 3 separate passcodes? Can't get in without 3 passcodes.
Alright, so let's find the passcodes. Yeah! Give me your passcode. I just murdered that dude. Oh, apparently I can transfer without touching it.
2 more and I'm in.
With my cube phone. I'm just gonna call it a Tesseract. It's a Tesseract phone. Yep, no, this way seems okay. You didn't know I was bulletproof when I was opening doors, did you? apparently a thing was coming after me from the Addams family. I'll take your key, please. Oh, don't. Yeah, you would steal it, wouldn't you? Don't go back down. You jerk. I'm gonna go this way and get the other key first. Unless another monster decides to eat it. What? Why did that decide to catch on fire?
Let's see how you handle fire.
Are these going out at all? Oh, damn. I thought I stopped you. Give me my key back.
Just one more and I'm golden.
Whoop. Thought I wasn't gonna have to encounter these regenerator dudes, but I guess I'm encountering them and regular dudes. Ow.
Last one. Almost too easy.
Just tactical slide for no reason. Like every other door is super easy to open. There's like 2 unnecessarily hard doors to open. And if this is a boat, all the doors should be like that. They're all supposed to be watertight. I'm pretty sure that's like the way they're designed. Well, I guess not all of them. I've been on a cruise boats, and apparently I don't have to close doors like that on a cruise, but maybe it's just section by section. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not a boat safety person. If I was building like a cargo ship, I would make them all watertight, because that just makes sense.
Can you feel it spreading through your body yet? I'm just giving you exactly what you gave me, Simmons.
Oh, there's my evil twin.
At first, you'll be afraid. But don't worry.
Do I have to wait?
You're just becoming the monster you always were. You and everyone else on the planet. You and your family may have shaped the world into what it is today. But starting tomorrow, it's all going
Why is it?
to change.
I did
What
not
the
do that.
hell did
Apparently it doesn't
Simmons
want me
do
to
to
look
you?
that way. Just turn the camera for me.
Wonder when I'll get to meet this doppelganger of mine.
I'm assuming like right now or very soon.
Ada, stop!
I'm not the Ada you're looking for. Somehow it locked itself.
You're barking up the wrong tree. No time to explain, though. I'd rather
Lots of
avoid
guys.
these guys. Wonder if there's another way.
Probably go up and over with my grapple gun.
I prefer to stay out of the spotlight.
All right. Up and over worked.
Thanks for keeping them busy, fellas. I'll see you around.
I'm curious if you can see Ada and the ducks if you look up then too. As I said, I saw her once when I played Jake and Sherry's campaign, in a spot where you actually play as Ada, like helping them out. I was wondering what other spots you might actually see her, like just lurking in the background. I don't. Was I not supposed to come out here? Did I go back the wrong way? I think I might have. Yeah, I definitely did. Nothing important in here. Oh. Hello, random dude. No skill points. Oh, a bee person. Very almost translucent bee person, but somehow hiding that giant bee inside of it. That one I don't get. Like if it was like a fully formed bee person and then the bee came out of it when you shot it a couple of times, it makes sense to me.
More searchlights, huh?
Oh, okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's coming back. Oh. Just fire a rocket launcher at me immediately? Okay. Alright, well, now I'm rushing it. Get away from me, bees! Take your skill points. I'm out of here. Well, so much for stealth. I'm just brushing past all of them. See you guys. Too slow. Oh, you're not too slow. You're gross.
Like cockroaches.
I feel like I could stand up. That guy has no knees left. Also, how do they not hear me shooting directly above them? Oh, this way. Ada, come on. There we go. She's not controlling very well in these ducks. She's tired. There we go. Now, what is in here? Beep Boop Bex, holy crap, everybody's showing up today. Hi, how are you? I haven't seen or heard from you in a long time. Have you been doing well?
No, that's not good enough. That's not Ada Wong. Why won't it work?
Shout out for Beep Boop Bex as well. Of course you were playing Stardew Valley last. Of course.
Be careful what you say around her. I don't want her catching on. Yes. Yes. This is it. She may have left me, but now I have her back. Happy birthday, Ada Wong.
Now I get it.
Just very busy. I get that. I'm going to be apparently very busy coming up soon. I got a call saying that my part-time worker now wants to be casual, and I don't have anybody to replace them with. So, I don't know what's going to happen now. That's living the proper life, JD. Just chilling out, playing games, making food, and hanging out with your lady friend. I know, everybody showed up today. I feel like I don't deserve all this attention. Is it spring where I am? Are you talking to me? If so, no. There's still snow and ice everywhere. It is getting warmer, but like, my warmer is like winter time for everybody else still.
Alpha team, this is HQ.
It's still like, you know, minus 12
We
to minus
confirmed that
20.
Wong was telling the truth.
It's not
There's a
minus
fully
50
armed aircraft
anymore.
Carrier in open water not far from your location. Satellite imaging indicates they're getting ready to fire missiles on the mainland. It's imperative that you stop them from launching even a single...
I did not listen to that announcement. You just want polar bear content. I'll see what I can do when they come back. I was gonna say if they come back. It's not like they're gonna go. Well, they could, I guess, possibly go extinct if something crazy happened. But
Simmons drove you to tear down the world they created. But it was your conscience.
springtime they usually kind of hide out
After all,
because that's when they have their
isn't that why you
babies.
brought me into this?
The fall is when you'll have a lot of like polar bears
It's a
kicking around.
shame.
I'll be able to have a lot of pictures then,
If you
hopefully.
had only sought vengeance against Simmons alone,
I don't really go seeking them out,
I would have helped you.
but I'll get some good shots for you. Either my own or like something that other people have taken, at least locally. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Get
like go
over
after them on
yourself.
foot.
Help me?
But like the last 3 encounters that I had, like personally, were at work. Like they were just outside my work building. So like I just had to just go to the window and take pictures, and they were right there. Like that baby bear I sent you a picture of. Like that was literally like 10 feet away from me, out the window.
And soon, this frail shell of a society will collapse.
A lot is going on here. Resident Evil 6 is like a culmination of like all of the stories, like, you know, kind of a climax of a lot of the storylines. So without the backstory, there's a lot more explaining to do. But this is like a clone, I guess, or like a genetically modified version of Ada, the person I'm playing as. That some dude made. I think he was trying to like replace his dead daughter with someone new, and like took Ada and like kind of cloned her and tried to remake her daughter, or remake his daughter, sorry. But she's obviously very crazy. Yeah, most things that are bad in this game end up turning into like either crazy tentacle monsters or like slimy, gross things.
Hate to
She'll
give
get
it to
real
you,
big
but
now,
you're nothing
eventually,
but
and
cheap
just be
knockoff
ridiculous.
At best. Rest in peace, Carla. She must have injected herself with a powerful dose of the C virus.
Ooh, earthquakey. Yeah, see? Like, big, gross, and ridiculous. I'm essentially gonna be running for my life now. They're good games. They are kind of outlandish at times. This one probably being one of the more outlandish ones. If I were to recommend any for you to play, like if you were going to play them for the first time, I always recommend Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake. They're very, very good games. Like, I love them. You have no head now. Bye. Like, I played through most of these games already. Resident Evil 0 and 1 I never did play before, so it was good to play through those for the first time. As I said, Resident Evil 2 and 3 Remake I did play so much, but I just love them. 4 I hadn't played in, like, I'd say like 15 plus years, so it was good to play that again. 5 and 6 I played a lot of. This is 6 now that I'm on currently. So I'm just playing through these on kind of like an easier mode just to refresh myself with the story and get through them a bit quicker so I can move on to Resident Evil 7 and 8, which will be next. I've never played those before, and everybody really wants to see me play 7 because it's apparently super scary and everyone wants to watch me suffer. Okay, maybe I have to shoot whatever's behind me. That probably makes sense. Or freeze it? Does that work? That works. Yeah, I have a lot of games that I need to play too. I like sticking to what my thing is right now, where I play one game at a time and like have to finish it before I can move on to the next, because it really makes me go through my backlog and actually finish all the games. But I think I might change it up eventually and start streaming more, like on different days. Like I was thinking about doing like Destiny on Tuesdays and things like that, but I haven't really worked it out yet. And now with this new news about work and me not knowing if I'll get anything covered at all, I don't know how much I'm going to be working. So I don't even know if my weekends are still going to be looking the same. Uh-oh. Why didn't that blow up? I'm gonna die. Why is she taking so long to reload? And I'm dead. That was just took forever. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. Why did that take so long? And why was I using the machine gun pistol and not my rifle? Run, run, run. Run, 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 run. I'll aim directly for the canisters this time. There we go. Nope, I want to open that. That's 19 since, like, the first campaign. There's 4 campaigns in this game. So I've died, and a lot of those deaths were really stupid and happened in one particular spot in the 3rd campaign because I did not know what I was doing at the time, and then when I figured out what I was supposed to do, I felt like an idiot. There was like these moths that like could sense me, and there was this like big dude that would attack you and insta-kill you if he heard you. So when the moths sense you, he just comes running and murders you right away. I didn't realize you could just sneak up on the moths and kill them when they weren't looking at you. I was shooting them and making a lot of racket. Oh, this is just gross.
So
Like a big slimy face covering the door.
So emotional. It's time for you to shut up.
I'm assuming I have to shoot it in its gross eyes. It doesn't have eyes left now. Where do I shoot? What, just its face? What? I was gonna say, aren't these explosive? Why aren't they working? I don't know why I can't make it not. Is there something else I need to shoot in here? Maybe. This is my biggest problem with these games. I never look around the room first, which I should. I was so good at it in Resident Evil 1. I was like, yeah, just look around the room and solve the puzzle before you do anything so you don't die and waste all your ammo. I don't do that anymore.
You're a pretender! Die, you fake! You're nothing!
Can I just run through here? No. Don't understand what I'm supposed to do to stop this from growing. Like it's growing way too fast now. I have to be missing something very pivotal. I also thought I destroyed all those.
You're a pretender!
Yeah, no worries. You go have a delicious dinner. And I appreciate you lurking. Hopefully I can get past this weird face.
Come back.
Come on. What am I getting spit on now?
I'll dine on your flesh and suck the marrow from your bones.
I'm very confused of what I'm supposed to be doing. Anytime I shoot at the face, I'm not making any progress because it just goes back. I'm very lost at what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't have any grenades.
I am supreme. I will survive. Come back. I'll dine on your flesh and suck the marrow from your bones.
I can avoid those, but I'm just terrible. Like, literally, what am I missing right now? I just have to shoot her, but... I thought I was behind the pillar enough.
You're a pretender!
Oh, I see it. I did not notice that back there. I knew it was going to be something stupid like that.
Now you've destroyed your body. Hope this is what you wanted.
anytime I get really stuck like that, it's always something stupid that I'm missing. And that time it was just more nitrogen tanks.
I'll let them clean up Carla's mess. While I take care of Simmons.
Alright, chapter 4 is done. I think it's just the one more chapter now. So many skill points to spend on stuff later. That whole scenario is very Resident Evil to me. Like, you know, just crazy zombies everywhere and you're just trying to get out of it. She just happens upon Leon and Helena.
Leon, it's...
Ada, thought she was dead.
There's no way they would know it was her. They can barely see.
Let's move while we can.
Shit! There's too many of them!
I'm beginning to feel like your personal bodyguard, Mr. Kennedy.
I don't understand why they aren't running yet. There's nothing there right now. Just go. I got these guys handled.
I doubt it. Even Simmons wasn't this...
Helena, this way!
This sucks.
We'll get through this. We've got to.
I'm literally here in a helicopter, Leon. Just go.
You're on your own now, you two. Huh. It's getting a little crowded up here. Somebody ought to tell them their boss is retired.
Start mowing down other helicopters. Alright. Destroy all the signs too, because why not? Ow. I can see how fast a missile takes them down this time. So my helicopter's at like half health.
You really didn't want me getting to this tower, did you, Carla?
I missed that time. One rocket left. So it seems like it takes 2 plus machine gun to take down a helicopter. I'm gonna get 5 rockets.
That's a nice model.
And I should have saved them for this, I'd say.
One of those for myself.
I can't avoid any of this. I almost died then.
All style, no substance. Typical. I've wasted enough time here. Better get to the tower.
Now we're going to see even more Resident Evil 6 ridiculousness if you weren't here for Leon's campaign.
Back for more. I know what you did. Ada! You disobeyed me. You took Wesker's son away!
So the C-Virus apparently turns people into Transformers.
To make the virus stronger.
The only thing that confuses me about his mutations is that he can go back into human form when he does it. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. Like, he literally turns into a T-Rex.
Oh boy.
Wish you were here, Carla. So you could clean up your mess.
And then he shrinks back down to size somehow. Like, that part makes no sense to me.
That's it? Show's over?
There's a convenient Hummer dude who's very calm about the whole fact that there's a giant zombie, crazy mutated T-Rex. Hey guys, how you doing? Come on, let's go. Oh, don't worry about the T-Rex. It's fine. See that every day.
I'm going as fast as I can!
All this for the love of a woman. Tragic.
Here he comes. Get ready.
Looks like fun.
Unload on that fucking bastard!
Welcome back to the crazy shit show that is the end of Resident Evil 6. You have transforming people turning into T-Rexes.
I think we pissed them off!
Stay focused. We can take him.
But then somehow can shrink back into normal size. Baby Chaos Bath, that's alright. I don't expect everybody to stick around the whole time. Everyone's got their own life to live. I appreciate you coming back though.
For playing with the C-Virus.
He almost got me then. I feel like I'm not doing anything to him. I've just been shooting him this whole time and nothing's gone on. I appreciate that. I can understand that. Sometimes I just like fall asleep while I'm watching streams. I don't really say bye, but I'm not really gone either. I'm just unconscious. I do it a lot with early morning streams that I see. Like I'll turn it on when I get home from work and I'll eat breakfast and stuff like that before I go to bed. And I'll go lie down and I'm like, yeah, I'm still watching, and eventually I'm just asleep. I'll wake up, I'm like watching some other random person that they raided.
Can't stay out of trouble, can
Yeah,
you?
it's like 6 a.m. for me during those conversations. So like I'm like either at work or getting home from work. So that's usually one of the ones I end up falling asleep
You
during,
and Carla
or
left
at the
a
end
lot
of it.
Misery in your wake, Simmons. I'm gonna make sure it all ends here. Maybe I can at least buy these people some time. We've all seen enough senseless death for one day.
Like how those people are like, so is she gonna pick us up, or... That guy's dynamite. Boom! There we go, that's how we know how Leon gets the spike. Stick in the giant Mothra type creature that eventually Simmons turns into.
I hope they've got insurance. I'd like to do more. I really would. But carrying everyone out isn't an option. Excuse me. I'm trying to land here.
So casual with her voice. I mean, she really does have the upper hand at the moment, flying a helicopter and stuff, but... Is that all of them? Seems like it is. Oh, nope, some guys on the stairs. Here we go. That should be all of them. No? Okay, it just took a second for it to register I killed all of them.
Now, time to clean up the
Leaving
last
presents
of
for
Simmons'
Leon.
mess.
She does give him rocket launchers fairly often. Resident Evil 2, she gave him a rocket launcher. Resident Evil 4, I think she gave him a rocket launcher. She just loves leaving rocket launchers for Leon to use later.
Okay, last item on the list. Eliminate all traces of the theft of my identity.
I guess I don't really need them. Green herb. No, I can't put that away. I'll just keep that in reserve. I forgot I could combine all three to make 6. Even though it's kind of a waste and I should wait until I get a red one, but... Seems like herbs are very rare in this game too. Kind of like Resident Evil 4. They're very rare in that too.
Leon, Ever the survivor. Oh well. No rest for the weary.
Building explodes as she says that. All about the dramatic timing in this game.
Perfect. Back for more? You really are a glutton for punishment.
Ow. Ow. I had no cover.
Ada, welcome back.
Oh.
You finally come back to me.
Run away, run away.
You and I were destined to be together. You were never as perfect as the real me. It was a mistake, Mickey. I made you. That means you must obey me. I'll be Jet.
I'm sure you will. Crazy Gatling gun lion tiger creature. I don't even know what you're trying to be now.
You can't live without me.
You couldn't do that before. What?
You're disgusting.
You was just up here waiting?
Let's get this straight. I'm not your little doll, Simmons. In fact, the only thing I have in common with her is hatred for you.
Selena and Leon.
Appreciate the gesture, but I'm afraid I can handle this one.
Broken spine now.
My masterpiece. My beautiful creation.
I love how they condensed herbs down to like Tic Tac form, though. That's probably one the most ridiculous thing about this game. I'm assuming I just have to wait for them to get up.
Ada, you can hear me. Shoot him, now!
He's off to kill the competition.
Started shooting them before they said it. Oh, zombies. Keep an eye out for the zombies. You. He just fell over already. I didn't even shoot him yet. He just gave up when he saw that I noticed him.
Ada!
Save your girlfriend, Leon.
Leon!
Ada, can you hear me? Don't let it end like this.
Get away from her, Leo. You're not half the man she needs. Come with me, my love. We'll be together forever.
There's nothing I can do right now. Just have to wait for Leon to do his thing.
Come on, wake up. If you're really Ada, I know you can pull through this. We both can.
So handsome. And apparently bone bulletproof.
I was just resting my eyes.
You shouldn't sleep on the job.
Nope.
In case you
Just
haven't
let
noticed,
Leon take that
Simmons
full on.
doesn't take rejection well.
Is there some backstory I should know here?
Nothing worthwhile.
Man, he is just taking this like a champ. Laughing at me and everything. There he goes, transforming again. Whoop. Regular zombies. I was not expecting him to grab me. Oh, never mind. It's a cutscene. It's supposed to happen.
Do you want to live? Then beg your life.
Just brush that off.
Can't always get what you want, Simmons.
I literally booted him in the back of the head and he didn't even budge.
Let's call this closure. You really should have moved on, Simmons.
Tea, how great.
Just for you, out of my special branded cup. And I'm actually hydrating now because I ran out of Red Bull, so I'm drinking water. Hi, boyfriend.
So cute.
He is, though.
You're really confused by all this, aren't you, Leon?
I'm confused. I'm playing all the
On
campaigns.
your watch.
The way that music just kicked in, I thought the Mandalorian was going to show up. Where the hell am I now? I feel like I'm at like the very end. She does this and then the
So,
campaign's done, I think.
This is where Carla did her experiments, huh?
You're a jerk. Oh my god.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
What's up, Toxic P? Jesus. I didn't react, but my heart literally stopped for a second.
Another failure.
Also, thanks for the 1-bit
Bring me
greater
another
XLT.
subject.
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Why do you think we had this lab built here in the first place? Just go outside.
Oh,
There's
like literally
thousands
my
of
heart
subjects to
stopped
choose from.
for a second.
Tell Simmons that we're busy. I'm on the verge of solving this. Are you refusing my orders?
I'm not doing anything. I'm just listening to you.
You're the one who chose me as a test subject, aren't you?
No, it was Simmons. He forced me to. Please, don't do this.
Toxic Fam is in the house.
Believe it or not, I said the exact same thing. Finally done it.
Do I need to watch all of this?
Will be my greatest work yet.
Alright. So many eyes. TXA, like, I'm not gonna lie, is like a wicked, like, wrestling team name as well.
We're beyond sympathy at this point.
Tits and ass. It could be, I guess.
We're beyond humanity.
See, I couldn't do that in a regular campaign. How come she can shoot through the cocoons now? Like, they're supposed to be, like, bulletproof and fireproof. Everything proof, essentially. That's why they're so hard to kill. Until they hatch. Also, she doesn't have another pocket C4 to just dump in this place? Or does she just... She's probably just doing this for catharsis more than anything, but... Also, I don't understand what's blowing up. Is there gas cans laying around? Oh, don't throw away the Tesseract phone. Oh, never mind, you have another one. Regular phone. That
Good
makes
job, huh?
more sense.
Sure. My schedule just cleared.
No, that gun, if you use it in the campaign even, it's essentially called, like, they call it an ammo box, and it holds like 150 rounds or something stupid like that of 9mm ammo. Oh, that was a pretty short one too. That was even shorter than Jake and Sherry's campaign. Only 2 hours, 48 minutes or so. I died a couple of times at very stupid parts, or I got stuck at very stupid parts because I just didn't see the nitrogen tanks to stop the crazy tentacle, or not really tentacle lady, like slime lady. I am finished. I am all done with Resident Evil 6 now. So yeah, it's such a shame that this game did so poorly that they decided not to make any more Resident Evil games. It's just it's upsetting. Like, you know, because Resident Evil is one of my favorite franchises, and like, yeah, they're doing remakes now. I guess they're like testing the waters to see if they're gonna do any future games. But you know, besides Resident Evil 2 and 3 remake, I don't think there's gonna be any more games. Like, they might have... I've seen, like, leaks about maybe a Resident Evil 7 coming out, but I don't think it'll actually... I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I don't think it's going to... Maybe next year, maybe the year after that. I don't know. Maybe 10 years from now. I don't know. Whenever they do, maybe I'll play it. Yes. Cheddar! You got them to make 7 just for me? I'm impressed. Thank you for the ta-da, Breton. Appreciate it. I'm just going to skip the credits because we don't need to hear all that dramatic piano music. And here we have a 6 that looks like a giraffe doing something very inappropriate to a lady. I don't know if anybody else has seen that. It was a meme. No, Jason. No, Jason. I'm done the game. And you better not show up when I play Resident Evil 7, which apparently now exists due to the hard work of Toxic Pete. Yes, I will be playing Resident Evil 7. I won't be starting it this weekend because I want to start it on a full weekend. So I'll just take Sunday off, which I haven't done in a while. I guess we'll watch this one final time. This comes up after every campaign now. But we'll watch it one last time. You see Jake be a badass and then never hear from him again. Yeah, RE7 will be next Friday.
I believe we had a deal.
Hopefully. As I said, I've had some weird things happening with work. I'll get it in. Like, I definitely will play it, but just my schedule might change up a bit, depending. I don't know when the part-timer that I have is planning on going casual and when I'm going to stop having days off for a little while until we find someone new. I have no idea.
Are you going to keep your promise?
I do have 8 as well. I bought it. Like, when I decided to do the Resident Evil Marathon, I just bought the rest of the games that I didn't have. Like, I have the games that I bought on, like, older consoles, like 360 and stuff like that, but I figured I'd just download them all on my Xbox and make it easier.
That is fair, kid.
Can't say tits and ass, censor. You can say it. You're gonna watch me play 7 before you finish 7 so you're mentally prepared? Oh, good. So you watch me get scared, absolutely shitless, and then you can go and just say, no, I'm not doing that to myself. Why would I do that? That's a stupid idea. Why did you even decide to do a Resident Evil marathon, Vince? Because it was a bad idea. I love all the other Resident Evil games. Why wouldn't I like 7? It's gonna scare the crap out of me. I never looked at anything about 8, so I have no idea. It will be for the people, yes. It will be for the people. I do want to play it myself. I'm just really bad with scary things, so I just always put it off. If I don't have to subject myself to it, I won't. And I bought it right away because I was like, man, I loved Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6, so like I must love Resident Evil 7. So I bought it right away. No idea what it was about or what it was going to be like. And I was like, yeah, I'll love it. I'll love it. And then I saw how the game plays, and I was like, oh god. It's literally just a horror movie, but you get to play it. And I'm not good with horror movies at all. They scare me so much. Who bought it? Oh, you promised a viewer. They bought it just for you to play. Jeez, that's dedication. I did not catch that part. I thought you were saying you're promising me a viewer, and I was like, oh, okay. But then, yeah, I just realized what you actually said. I love horror games too. I have a love-hate relationship when it comes to horror games. Like, I would love them because usually they have really, really good stories, like Dead Space. I'm gonna switch.
Red alert! All hands, battle station.
A better screen. Who's raiding me?
Kingy20 raided my stream with 4 viewers.
Hi, Kingy. Thank you for the raid. I'm going to switch over to my chatting screen. I just finished Resident Evil 6. I should switch over now in a second. Oh, the delay. It gets me every time. I hope I am beautiful. Or you hope I am beautiful. I've never called myself beautiful, but I guess I feel good. I feel good. How what? How what? What am I howing? Also, welcome in everybody. Thank you for raiding me, even though I just finished the campaign. I'm pretty much about to wrap up right now. I'm just kind of talking about the next game in the series because I am doing a Resident Evil marathon. So I've been playing not every Resident Evil, but every numbered Resident Evil from Resident Evil 0, and I just finished 6 today. So now I'm going to be moving on to Resident Evil 7 and 8 in the following weeks. I don't know how long they'll take for me to finish, but I'm going to take my time with those because I've never ever played them before. So like, if you do happen to catch me later on, or even right now, please no spoilers, because everyone wants me to play 7 and watch me poop my pants is essentially the vibe I'm getting from everybody. Well, thanks for the GG on RE6 Velox Ventus. I like your name as well. I'm assuming it's a Kingdom Hearts reference. And L Rose, how are you? Hi. Did not see you pop in as well. So many great people just showed up. I've had a lot of people like just show up today. I feel really loved. I feel really special. I thank you all for showing up and just being awesome. But yeah, Resident Evil 6, it's a fun game. Like, at the end of it, I kind of give my 2 cents. I was giving my 2 cents every campaign, really, but like, it's a good game, like, in general, like, you know, to play. It is a fun game to play. The story is, as I said, very outlandish. Like, as they went from Resident Evil 4 to 5 to 6, it just got crazier and crazier. I'd say 5 was probably more grounded than 4 even. Like 4, you start in the village and like, you know, you're doing basic Resident Evil-y stuff, but by the end, you're literally fighting alongside people helping you in attack helicopters, and like there's explosions everywhere, and you feel like you're like an action movie hero. Resident Evil 5 it does get ridiculous at the end because you do end your fight literally in a volcano and you fist fight a boulder and win. How that works, I don't know. But Chris Redfield, I guess it just is jacked enough now that he can fist fight boulders and make them do what he wants. And then you kill the last boss by literally tossing him into a volcano and shooting rocket launchers at him. Like, that's how over the top these games get. And like the last boss of this game, oh, thank you.
I love you like so much. RE7, here we come.
Yes, here we come, RE7. And I love you too, Chips Gamer. I appreciate the bits. There's evil, residential evil. I can't play it now. You spoil it for me. Alright, Ventus ruined it. I'm not playing Resident Evil 7. Sorry. It's too late. I'm literally looking for any excuse not to play that game because I know it's going to scare the shit out of me. Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to it at all. I'm not, yeah, love-hate relationship, as I said. Like, I played through Dead Space and stuff like that, too, and I loved Dead Space when I played it. But, like, there was times I was playing Dead Space, I would get to a door, and I couldn't bring myself to open the door, because either I knew I was going to get jump scared, or, like, something was going to happen, and I couldn't do it. Like, I literally had to save the game. Kind of like that. Those noises are going to get me so bad. Like, I put them all in with Resident Evil 7 in mind. All of those creepy, scary noises. I don't know why my sound alert thing is so messed up right now. It's like really big but hidden in the corner. I'll have to fix that. But yeah, no, it's going to be a rough time. I will get scared by farts too. Yes, I will get scared by farts. Everything on the soundboard will scare me. I don't care what it is. All of them will scare me. I have a couple more spaces, so maybe I'll find a few more punishing things that people can play. Because I'm pretty sure every one of them is like loud enough that it'll scare me. If it's like a quiet moment where I'm just like super tense, it could be the funniest thing in the world, like a fart, as I said. I tried to avoid like that one. That one will also get me very much. There's another one where it's Predator's Roar, but I need to, I think I need to volume boost it, because it's kind of quiet. But, yeah, I tried to avoid the regular jump scares. Like, I know they would get me, but, like, everybody uses those. So I tried to, like, see if I could find more original ones, like Friday the 13th, like, you know. And that whispering, that's gonna mess me up. Your new follower sound is scared you. Mine's probably gonna scare me too. It's very loud. It's just like dun, 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 dun. I'm like, yeah. You know, raids will probably get me too. It's gonna everything. I'm just expecting you guys are gonna just ruin my life, is what I'm essentially expecting. Yeah, that. That noise. Also, thanks you for following. Toxic P. I thought you already were. But that's alright. No worries. Oh yeah, well, you guys can clip whatever you want and you can embarrass the hell out of me. So many follows. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vlox Ventus, for following. I appreciate it. I had to follow just to... Okay, well that makes sense too. But yeah, no, it's going to be a fun time. Everyone's going to like it. I'm pretty sure I could have just not played any of the other Resident Evil games. Nobody would have been upset. Like, I could have skipped 6 altogether and nobody would have cared because they want to see me play 7. I wanted to go through the whole story myself. Just as a reminder. I don't know how much it has in relation to 7 because I know they really went back to like a grounded storyline for 7. So there's not a lot of like, you know, all these guys showing up and just being action heroes and superheroes like they were in, you know, as the games progressed past 4. So who knows? We'll find out, but I've kept myself relatively spoiler free. I know there's like, you know, this crazy family and they live in the bayou or whatever. But like, I don't know anything about the game. I just know like kind of the premise.
Yippee-kayak, other buckets!
That's gonna scare shit out of me too, I bet. I don't have a Mike Myers sound alert. I could add one. Maybe I'll make a note of it. Where's my little notepad? My little notepad is full of crap. But I will add it just for you. How about that? Sound alert. There we go. I have a note. I'll try to do it today, but I'll do it. No, it's happening. You made a recommendation. It's happening. I got spots open still, so I think I got like 4 or 5 more spots I can add into sound alerts to unfortunately scare me. But yeah, I'll add that one. That's fine. Mike Myers, yeah, his music. So are you thinking like the Halloween, like the music, like the like that? She makes like a weird gargly noise, Ventus. Am I wrong about that? It's like a noise or something. I never watched The Grudge, but I think that's what it does. Yeah. Oh, no, never mind. That was Chaos saying yes for the Mike Myers stuff. You're falling asleep. You're going to head to sleep. No worries. I'm wrapping it up here anyway, El. So I appreciate you coming by with the raid. I really do. It's always nice to see you. I didn't shout out anybody. I'm really bad at shout outs. I apologize. I really, really do. I'm going to do El before she leaves. I'm going to do Kingy as well for being awesome and showing up with all those people. Great people. I don't know who else streams. I don't know if you do stream, obviously I will shout you out. I don't know if I missed anybody. I probably did. I'm really bad at remembering.
Tea, Earl Grey hot.
I will hydrate just for you. In my specially branded cup that my wife made for me. No, I appreciate you, King. Yeah, I was not expecting a raid. I never do. I always appreciate that you trust me with your viewers. That you trust me enough that you can bring them here and I won't ruin their day. You don't stream Ventus? That's alright. I'll give you a shout out anyway just because you're awesome. How about that? Even if you play nothing, you're still worth it. They are playing no game because they play the game of life. That's what Ventus does. How many points would it take for you to get you to wear one of those helmets for 60 seconds? Like one of the ones behind me? I tried wearing one today, actually, that you mentioned it. The White Ranger helmet apparently is really, really small. Like when I put it on, like 90% of my beard and my chin show. So I don't know who I'm assuming they made it for children, which makes sense. But it's a good display. The Red Ranger one fits on my head, but it's awkward. And it really... I really have to figure out a way to make it so it doesn't knock off the magnet pieces on my implants. That's my biggest thing with, like, even the PlayStation VR headset. Anytime I try to put that on, it's just super awkward to get it around the pieces that kind of stick out a bit. So I almost need like a headband that can like keep them in place while I put these things on. But I know, like, I had the Red Ranger helmet on and that fits earlier because I was just messing with my dogs. Cochlear implants, yeah, I got 2 of them. You play the long work game. I can definitely feel you on that one. I'm going to be doing a lot of extra work, it seems, if I don't find a new employee sometime soon, because my part-time person, there's only 3 of us there. I have me as full-time manager, part-timer, and then a casual. My casual doesn't want to work ever. My part-timer now wants to be a casual. So if I don't find another part-timer sometime soon, I will be just doing all of the work. And it won't be fun. But yeah, I could definitely put some sort of channel redemption. That's something we can just send me a message about that, Chips. I keep forgetting. Like, people give me ideas randomly all the time while I'm on stream of like things I can make points redemptions, and I never write it down and I always forget. I'd also have to actually wear something more appropriate than what I'm wearing right now. I appreciate you stopping by, Kingy. As I said, I'm getting off now in a minute, so you're not going to miss a whole lot more. I really, really appreciate the raid. Thank you so much. And I hope you have a great night. But yeah, I would. Yeah, I'll do channel. Jesus. Ugh. Why would you do that to me? Ugh. Yeah, that one gets a lot of people. If you got headphones on and you're watching me, that'll get everybody. That one's loud. Oh. That's the best one yet. That's the one that's going to get me real bad. The other one's real loud. Oh. Yeah, like Nemesis can come after me now. I already had a heart attack. I'm going to die anyway. Why are you... I'm going to fix this while I'm talking to you guys. Sound alerts. Why are you so crazy? And shrink you down. Put you in the corner. Aha, now my sound alert should look fine again. So feel free to, you know,
FBI, open up!
make me soil my pants like that. Yeah, that works.
FBI, open up!
So many FBIs. I'll be there in a minute. I'm almost on my stream. That'll work, right? That'll stop people. Especially the FBI. Yeah, just hang on a second. I'm just in the middle of a stream. I'll be there in a minute. Oh my. But yeah, no, Resident Evil 7 next week, as I said. Hopefully it's at a regular time and I don't get thrown into all that extra work immediately. Because Friday, Saturdays are usually my days off, but now I don't know. I don't know when that person wants to become a casual, or if it's already happening and I have to work next weekend or what. Oh, thank you for following, Chaos Pixie. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I hopefully I can get on earlier so I can put in, like, you know, a nice decent length stream. I've been streaming really late for the past little while. No, it's ruined now. You already killed me once. You're gonna make me immune to it before I get to the next game. The more bullets you put into me, the stronger I get. That's how it works, right? You shoot yourself with smaller caliber bullets and work your way up until you're bulletproof. Please don't try that. Yeah, I'm just a dead horse now. You're just beating me. Beating a dead horse. I'm already dead. Was it Ralph says that on The Simpsons, doesn't he? He's like, stop, he's already dead. I can't remember the context though. I can't do a Ralph voice. I'm not even gonna try. No worries. I only expect people to follow if they enjoy my content anyway. Like, I don't want people just to follow because someone said, hey, you should go follow this guy, they're really great. I want people to make that decision on their own. Like, I don't want people, you know, I don't want
was that? Death. What kind?
follows for
Instant?
nothing. Very instant death. The only reason I took that, I've never watched Rick and Morty in my life. The only reason I picked that up is because it just says instant in it, and I was like, it's my name, so I might as well. Oh, yeah, no worries. No worries on that. I appreciate it before or after or whenever you decide to click that button. It's always just as appreciated as it was the first time. Wait, that makes no sense. Words. Yes, Kirk, I know. I'm speaking so much. You need me help you with Khan. You're trapped on that planet. I need to beam you out with the Enterprise. I'm a bit busy right now. Chill and easy to watch. I don't know how chill I'll be when I'm playing Resident Evil 7. I'm really hyping that up, and I'm going to disappoint everybody. I feel like that everyone wants to see me play that, and they're going to watch me and be like,
well, pitter-patter, let's get at her.
I'm pitter-pattering. Wear a diaper. No, I'm going to sit on a bucket. I'm just eliminating any of it. I'm just going to sit on a bucket with one of those buckets with, like, the toilet seat, like, attached to it, like you get when you go camping in the woods. I'm just going to sit on that. That's pretty much the game plan. So if you hear like a weird thud, you know what it is. me shit myself. I've never seen Letterkenny either. The only reason that one's on there is because my wife. There's a lot of stuff I haven't seen though. Do you literally list any like major show that people are like, "Oh my god, I love insert show here"? I've never seen it. Like 99% of the time. You saw, oh yeah, I think I've seen that. It's like the black and red one. The one with the toilet built in. I can't imagine that. I would never actually do that. That'd be terrible. Like the smell instantly would just be ridiculously gross. I would hate it. That's what I'm saying. Like you would just it would just stay there. Like so you'd just be sitting on it and like the stench would just fill the room. Like it's not like you're outside in the woods doing it like you should like where that's where you would use one of the buckets. Because at least then you can kind of do it away from everything and like you can tie up the bag when you're done. But like I'm just sitting here for like however long I'm streaming and it's just going to be festering. You love watching me? I appreciate it. I never thought anyone would ever say that to me. It feels weird. But I appreciate it though. It just feels weird. Yeah, don't tell them about my OnlyFans. I mean, there's no OnlyFans. You're making that up. I should just stop streaming on Twitch and stream on OnlyFans alone. I'm really bad at taking compliments, okay? I'm really bad at it. I always say I appreciate it, but I just assume anytime someone gives me a compliment, they're lying. Like people are like, "Oh, you have such a nice voice," and now I think like I sound like nails on a chalkboard. Toxic P, you're not supposed to tell people. What you see on OnlyFans stays on OnlyFans. Yeah, no. Yeah, exclamation mark OnlyFans. And you just check out my socials here and my nice ass. I highly doubt that one. That one I don't believe. That is You almost got me with that because I thought my wife was going to tell me she was going to work, but then I looked at the time. She's already there. And there's nothing wrong with being on OnlyFans. And you can actually see a lot of stuff that's not naked people on OnlyFans too. And they pay better than Twitch. Like they take, I think, like 30% instead of 50% like Twitch does. So Twitch is actually worse. I bet you can make some money on there. Hey, like, if you're down with it, you don't have to send me the link or anything, but if I was handsome enough to sell my body, I don't know, maybe. Yes, I do what? Or who? Yes, you do? You do what? I think I missed something there. I'll just wear a masquerade mask so nobody knows it's me. You could do that. Or you can even wear like a gorilla mask and make it weird. Just one of those big, ridiculous ones with like lots of hair. Just call yourself Gorilla Girl or something. I don't know. No one wants to see me. That would be a terrible time. People would pay me to turn the camera off. But yeah, I'm going to plug myself for a second, and that sounds terrible, especially with the context of what's going on. But I do have some social medias. If you aren't following me on those, that's usually where I post when I go live. So I have Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's usually the same post that will go on all three, so you can only follow me on one, and you'll pretty much get all the same posts. So it's just whatever your user choice is of what you have. And if you don't have any, that's cool too. And if you don't want to follow me because you think I'm a big weirdo, that's fine too. I don't expect it. My YouTube link is also in there. I just upload pretty much raw live streams to that. So if you miss any of my live streams or like any games that I've played in the past, which are in my about section, any games I've already finished, if they're not on Twitch anymore, I'm now uploading them to my YouTube channel. Just so you can catch up on anything, like, if you missed something and it's not available anymore, or if you're curious what I thought of, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake, for instance, or anything like that, even though I think that was like my 15th playthrough by that point when I played that on stream. But I have a lot of games, and I also used to only stream on YouTube exclusively before I switched over to Twitch. Yes, Chips Gamer, I know you were the reason why I switched over. You don't have to say it. And I am glad I switched over. So, you know, thank you for putting that idea in my head and giving me all that extra work to actually switch everything over. So there are a nice few of those gameplays which are 4K 60, but they'll also be a lower quality just because I wasn't as comfortable with myself as I am now. Like, I'm definitely a lot more comfortable being on stream than I used to be. But there's a lot of good games that I played through. So you can, you know, like and subscribe me there and all that jazz. I'll stop now. I don't like plugging myself. I feel weird. Pornhub, no, that link got taken down. Apparently they don't like it when you do graphic things with video games. And I was also wearing the Iron Man helmet, so Marvel got in contact and they were just like, no, none of that. You can't insert that in yourself while you're wearing my, you know, Tony Stark Iron Man helmet. No, can't be done. I always upload to the hub. That sounds terrible too. Why are you letting me say these things? Why are you saying these things to me? You dirty people. Dirty people. What am I missing now? Twitch streamer plugs themselves live. Yeah, okay, that would be the title on Pornhub. I get it. Yeah. Oh my. Anyway, I appreciate you all being here. I really thank you all for showing up and just being awesome, like you always are. Resident Evil 7, as I said, next Friday. Fingers crossed. I'm going to figure out this whole work thing, whatever's going on this week. But I would say it's still going to be normal for the next few weeks, hopefully. And I'm going to be really on the hunt for a new person, but I won't have them until May anyway, because they have to fly away to do the training and all this other crazy, essentially bullshit. But something will happen. And if not, I'll just have to figure out my schedule a little bit in terms of streaming and when I can get on. It might be a little bit later. Maybe I'll do more daytime streams, like, you know, when it's in between shifts instead of just sleeping all day like I usually do. I will, Justin. I'll jump in, check out what you guys are doing real quick. Vince, is that an overhead light or a key light? I have like 15 lights. There's a regular, like, just like a floor lamp like you'd buy at Walmart. Like, you know, just one of those ones with like the dome top, and it's like the little twisty knob is right there. Behind my TV, I have like a flat, almost sunlight lamp. So it's not directly pointed at me. It's just kind of like brightening the room. And then to my left, it's kind of hard to show you. I can't really move the camera around. To my left, I have like an actual, like, one of those like photographer umbrella lamps lit up. And then I obviously have the LEDs that you can see behind me. And then, yeah, just some like minor stuff that's not really helping my lighting at all, like the Final Fantasy VII logo light up sign. I got like R2-D2 Christmas lights just next to me for fun. But yeah, that's the majority of my
Bologna Gamer just subscribed. Jam.
Jam. I appreciate the jam and the subscription. Bologna Gamer, how are you doing? I've just been chatting with everybody ever since I finished Resident Evil 6. And I'm just talking about my lighting right now because someone asked me about it. I can't really show it off. Maybe I'll send you some pictures on your Discord, P, just so you get an idea of what I'm talking about later. I'll just snap a couple of quick ones and just fire it up on your Discord so you know what I'm talking about. Bologna Gamer is definitely drinking. Why do you have to be like that, Chips Gamer? Why do you gotta be so rough on him? Poor guy. He can't have a drink? You love the soft blue light, but the camera display is too dark. Yeah, like, I only had the like umbrella photo lamp thing at first, and then I pretty much. I hate you so much. I don't really, but Jesus. I stole the floor lamp from downstairs. It wasn't. I thought it was UP, but Ventus got me good that time. Oh, just waiting for it. That's what you got to do. You got to wait for it. You got to time it right. When I feel comfortable, when I feel safe and secure, that's when you got to scare the shit out of me. No, yeah, I know, but like with your camera, like any camera can look good, really, as long as you got the appropriate lighting. I had to mess with a lot of the settings on mine too, like the white balance. Like I turned off auto white balance altogether, and like had to set it manually, and I had to go through like a bunch of other settings just to really, really fine tune it. And I'm still picking at it a bit. Like if I switched the colors on my LEDs at all, like I'd have to readjust everything just because it'll pick it up in a different way. My friend Breton, he wants me to turn down the lights when I play Resident Evil 7, so like I get extra scared. And I'm considering it, but I'd need to really like that would be after like that would take me like the week of like fine tuning like any lighting in my room and like turning off lights and seeing which ones I have to leave on, which ones I could turn off in order to, still see me kind of well and have it dark in here at the same time. Yeah, like it's like all I do, like I pretty much work on one thing a week. Toxic P. Like I don't really. No, don't apologize, Ventus. By the way, that's what they're there for. Scare the shit out of me. Like that's why it's there. But yeah, I just work on one thing a week now, so I don't burn myself out. Like lighting was one week, and like sounds is the next, and like maybe messing with my camera will be another week, and like or setting up a scene like this one, for instance, like that was a week. Like I just do one thing at a time. Like I get an idea, and I'm just like, okay, I'll focus on that, make it good, and then that's why work like just streaming on the weekends for me has worked out so far. Now that I'm very comfortable with a lot of my stuff, I can kind of open up my stream schedule to weekdays as well. Editing videos is a lot of work. Like my editing is probably nothing in comparison to what you were describing to me on your stream. I really all I do is like that opening and the ending piece and like maybe this stuff. I usually leave this stuff into on my YouTube videos, but like I have like a transition screen which I can kind of just like throw up there for a second. I'll just like that and then switch back. So that transition screen, I literally use that as like the start and cutoff point for my videos, and then everything else just goes up raw. Like whatever I did on stream, that's just how it goes up, because I want people to experience the stream as you would see it if you showed up live. So that way, when they do show up, if they see it on YouTube first, they kind of know what to expect from my content. And plus, I just don't have the time to like edit well. I don't really know how to do it. What's my YouTube? It is in. I'll put that up again. I have all of my links on that. So if you click on that link, you'll see all of my socials. But yeah, it is on my channel as well. All my socials and my YouTube are right inside that. I just made it easier instead of having a mess of them just come up in the chat anytime I try to put a social thing in. I just have them all in that one nice, neat spot. I'm assuming it still works. I set it up with Chips Gamer like a few weeks ago. But yeah, all of my socials and my YouTube are on my channel as well. I have been really slow on uploading the Resident Evil stuff because there was a few weeks ago I had issues with my internet just in general, and it did not want to give me any upload speed whatsoever, so I couldn't even stream one day. So uploading YouTube videos is just out of the question. Otherwise, it would be like 3 or 4 days for a single video just to get uploaded, and I was not having it. So I had to figure out my internet issues before I started uploading again. So I think I have all of Resident Evil 0 up now, and I'm working on uploading my Resident Evil 1 remake stream and stuff like that too. So I'm working on it. It still works? Okay. I just assume everything breaks whenever I do stuff.
Like, oh, I'll put it in and it'll work when I want to do it, but then when I actually go live, everything's broken. And that's just my assumption every time. I also want to add a little background music to this. Real quick. God damn it! You're good at timing those. You gotta be real safe. You just wait like a sniper in the background to shoot me in the face. Oh my god. You're trying to get me to spit out my drink. I just realized that I had that in my mouth. Or just finished it when you did that. You're close. You're close. Oh my. It does lag sometimes, and that's the unfortunate thing. Like, I try to do that stuff on other people's streams too, and like sometimes I'll click it and it takes like an extra like 5 or 10 seconds before it actually goes through. And it's like, and you kind of miss that moment that you really wanted. Even if you know, like, especially if you know what's going to happen in a game and you want to like add to it by like either spooking them because something happens or like just making them laugh. Like, I've had a couple of good clips where like someone played that Predator yell while I was playing Resident Evil 5, when dude was literally like screaming on the ground. As soon as he started screaming, the Predator yell happened instead. And like another one, like they cut a dude's head off, and he had Palpatine say, "Execute Order 66." That was perfectly timed. Like, it was so funny. But yeah, sometimes it just lags out, and that's just stream or the sound alerts being sound alerts. Like, sometimes they want to work, sometimes they're just like, maybe eventually they get around to it. You choked on a piece of pizza when someone did one of your sound alerts? Jeez. Yeah, I can't eat. I'm really bad for eating before stream, and I get really hungry. This time I actually ate before stream, so I'm not so bad. Usually I'm like, okay, I'm all done my stream. Thanks for watching. Bye. Boop. And then I run downstairs and I just start shoving food in my face. But I actually ate beforehand this time, for once. I took the time to make food and actually eat. I don't usually do that. I always wait. And I regret it because I'll be eating at like 10 o'clock in the evening, and then I have to go to bed right away, and I feel really gross because I always eat something that's not good for you. Like, it's more just I'm not comfortable with myself. Like, I'm getting there. Like, I'm having conversations like this with you guys right now. I never would imagine myself being able to do something like this on stream. I would have just like, oh, I'm playing the game. I'll just chit chat with people. And then once I'm done, I'm like, and I thought I'd be so nervous. I would just shut off everything and just run away. But as I said, like I said it on like Quantum stream before when he has his coffee talks and stuff. I know I'm plugging another streamer right now. I talk about Quantum a lot. I really should. But like, streaming has really helped me open up a lot, and it's just been really, really good for me. Like, in a social aspect, like I don't have a lot of people that I know here at all, and like really nobody that I hang out with at all. And my wife works pretty much opposite shifts to me. So like, I go to work in the morning, I come home, she goes to work. So that's why I sleep all day, because I'm essentially just home by myself the entire time. So why not sleep at that point and be awake when she's home in the evening instead of going to bed? But other than that, like, I really don't know people here. It's a very, very small rural community. If you don't know where I am, like, it's like 650 people here total. You can't drive out of here. It's a fly in, fly out only community, or a 2-day train. But yeah, I can't eat on stream like right now. I wouldn't feel comfortable unless I was absolutely starving, or if I was doing like, a 12 or 24-hour stream or something like that. Then yeah, I'd obviously have to, because otherwise you would just be looking at a be right back screen while I'm eating a full meal. And like, that's kind of eliminates the point of having a 12 or 24-hour stream or something ridiculous like that as a marathon. I don't even know what I would do for something like that. That'd be a ridiculous. That's way in the future if I ever do something like that. I appreciate that though, Blown Gamer. I like, I don't really. I have a hard time like building my confidence like that, but like, I feel like I'm actually like, improving, and I'm getting somewhere, and I'm actually able to talk to people like this, and like, I'm usually a very, very socially awkward person. Like, I'm not one who just like, sits there and has long conversations, like, especially just like like I am talking to you guys, but I'm talking to a camera as well. And like, I like even removing that social aspect out of it, I'm still able to do it now, and like I never thought I would be able to do that before. I just swap into a mukbang stream. Just those words, mukbang, sounds absolutely disgusting to me. I don't know why they decided to make like that's why what they called it. Like it just sounds gross. Like I'm sure like most of them are probably not that bad. Like it's just someone eating, as they're chatting or whatever. But I just those words just sound gross. I don't know what it is. Chips Gamer is gonna be every time. He's gonna have like he's literally gonna introduce himself and then the bag of chips that you'll be listening to him eating. It's like, hey, I'm Chips Gamer, and today I'm having Cool Ranch Doritos. And just right next to the microphone, and it'll be like ASMR, him eating chips. And that'll be That's how you have to introduce yourself. That's it's everybody heard me say it and they agree. So that's how you have to do it now. Literally introduce yourself and then introduce the bag of chips that you're eating that night. And then you have to grade them at least either when you're done the chips or by the end of the stream. You have to grade the chips that you ate and you have to have a different brand every day until you find like, your top whatever. And then that you can just cycle between those whenever you want. Welcome to the chip bag. Tonight's flavor is zesty. I've been considering doing buying like every flavor of Monster and drinking one every stream and then giving my opinion on that flavor by the end of the stream when I finish it. Or whenever I do finish it, I'll just be like, I'll give it like a 1 to 10 rating. 'Cause I've never had Monsters really before. I don't know why, I just really love Red Bull. Maybe it was just, I think it might have been my first energy drink, and then I just developed a taste for it. A lot of people don't like Red Bull. The only other energy drink that I really liked was Rockstar bubblegum flavor. Like, that was so good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, I'm some Chaos, like, I'm surprised I haven't died because of Red Bull. I went on a cruise, a wedding cruise with RPG Davey. It was his wedding. He was in the chat earlier. Oh, Icing Genius. I did not see you show up. I'm so sorry. I just saw one of your comments. You're going to be watching me on TV, but not watching me directly when you play 7. It's that scary. Yeah, no, it's super scary. I did not see you in here. I'm so sorry. There's so many people with purple names now. I don't know why. I guess Twitch just decided to give everybody purple names. I did not catch that. You gotta go get a beer. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to drink on stream. I don't drink often anyway. Like, I have nothing against people who drink alcohol, but like I can only do it in a social atmosphere. It's just, I don't know. I just don't have no draw to it otherwise. You choose your own color for Twitch? Well, whenever, I guess you can choose your own color, but you can also like, if you don't, I think Twitch just assigns colors. But yeah, no, Icing Genius, yeah, you definitely know. I was just all about Red Bull on the cruise. Like, Red Bull and vodka. But the way I was saying it, or no, I was saying it backwards. So they were giving me a lot more vodka and little bits of Red Bull until I switched how I was saying. Because I was always saying, ordering vodka and Red Bulls, and that was like my drink of choice, regardless of the time of day. And then I started ordering Red Bull and vodka, so they started giving me way more Red Bull and like less vodka. But yeah, it was just so much. Like, I don't know how many cans of Red Bull I drank, but it was definitely a lot. Like, in terms of being mixed in with the vodka. And then sometimes I was just straight up ordering the Red Bull separately because I didn't have the proper card to get a can of Red Bull. But they would just, I was there enough, and I was generous enough with my tipping, I guess, that they were like, and they just snuck it in and made it look like a vodka Red Bull. Like, they just like dripped in the vodka, and they're like, here you go, here's your vodka Red Bull. But I was just drinking straight Red Bull sometimes. It was bad. I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack on that cruise. Like, I should have died. 100%. Because I was sleeping terribly. I was eating greasy, gross food, like pizza and stuff like that all the time. Except for supper time. But even then, that wasn't the healthiest of food either. It was just steaks. So much steak every night. But yeah, no, I'm very surprised. And then another time, which was locally, my wife went to the grocery store that's here, and apparently they had misordered and got a ridiculous amount of Red Bull in, and they didn't know what to do with it, so they marked it down to 50 cents a can. And like Red Bull is fairly expensive usually. It's like what, like $3 at least a can. And it was the big cans, like not like the regular small ones. It was like big cans, and they were 50 cents a can. And she took a picture of it, and she's like, "Yeah, I grabbed you a couple because I know you like Red Bull." I literally looked at her when she got home, and I said, "Go back and buy the entire cart." Like the entire, like it was a shopping cart just filled with Red Bull cans. I said, "Push the cart to the register, and I want every single one of them." 50 cents? Absolutely. You got to bounce. Yeah, I gotta stop rambling. I'm just talking about random stuff now. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by, Toxic P. Go have fun with your friends, and have fun for me. I appreciate you stopping by, dude. I really do. I'll give you a big shout out, Toxic P. Wonderful dude. But yeah, 50 cents a can. I couldn't say no, so I actually didn't. I'm blaming Ventus for that. Nope. See, I'm always blaming the wrong person. It was Toxic P this time. You bastard. Sorry, Ventus. I didn't mean to blame you. I blamed Toxic the first time, though, so it works out. It balanced itself out. Yeah. Too close. Too close back to back. But yeah, no, when she went back to buy the whole cart, I guess somebody else had the same idea. So I only got half the cart. But I still got like, I was like 100+ cans of Red Bull. And I was like, okay, I gotta like not be ridiculous with this, because if it's easy to drink, like I'm really bad for, I call it scavenge eating. So like I just go to the fridge, and if I can eat it immediately or like heat it up instantly and then just eat it, and it takes no time and no effort, that's the thing I'll eat first if I don't like plan out my meals. So obviously a can of drink is very easy to just grab, open, and start drinking instead of having to even pour myself a glass. That's how lazy I am sometimes. So if I left those in the fridge, ready to go, I'd be drinking Red Bull until I was literally dead. So I had to put them somewhere and kind of only put like maybe one can in, and then like have that every, couple of days at least, and not kill myself. But yeah, I drank so much Red Bull then too. It was bad. It was so bad for me. Yeah, like there's no other way to describe it. I literally go into the kitchen and I just start scavenging things. As I'm looking for food, I find easier food than the food I'm even looking for and eat that while I'm looking for the food I want to make. So it's like, ooh, a bag of chips. I'm going to have some chips while I look for the actual thing I'm going to eat. Or like, ooh, there's some chocolates. I'm going to eat that. And like, I can't help myself. It's really bad. I can't go in the kitchen. I really need to not do that, but I'm just so bad for it. See, that would be too much effort. Peanut butter and jelly, like peanut butter and jelly would be there, and then I'd see like, you know, a piece or like a half a sandwich that was like there for like 2 days, and I could just throw that in like the microwave if it's a hot sandwich or something, and I would just do that instead, because I would have to put together the peanut butter jelly and just like that is bad. If my wife was here right now, she'd be 100% agreeing with me. It's like she would just be nodding her head or shaking it in disapproval, one or the other, or probably both, and then laughing at me and telling me I should be better. Open the jars and eat by hand. Jeez, no, because I also have a thing with messiness. That's another quirk of mine. I can't be messy. Anytime there's stuff on my hands, or like if I get stuff on my face, it freaks me out. That's like a quirk of mine. I don't call it OCD because it's very mild, and I don't want to, be one of those people. Oh, I got OCD too, like and like downplay other people who really have, like the ones that have to wash their hands like 50 million times and like turn on and off switches and like a certain amount of times. I can't do that. I don't want to like be one of those people that takes away from them. Like if I have it, it's like mild. At best, or like non-existent. Yeah, I can't do stuff on my hands. Like, it just, anytime I get something, like, I could be eating something sticky, like wings, for instance, like, barbecue wings or like hot, like, honey mustard, like, or honey garlic wings or something like that. And like, they're just sticky and like, there's no other way to eat them than with your hands, unless I'm going to go out with a fork and knife, which makes me look weird. And plus, it's super hard to do that anyway. Like, I really want to wash my hands literally after every wing. And I just have to make myself, no, I'll wash my hands when I'm done eating. And I can't, like, I really have to push myself to do that. So is it like a Hello Fresh thing that you're talking about, Ventus? Like when you're talking about getting food from a box like that? Or like one of those mail-in dinnerly. Okay, so like a similar style idea though, right? There's so many. We can't access like any of that where I am. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. We tried to do HelloFresh once. When it showed up, all of the vegetables that were involved were garbage. Like, not garbage because they weren't good. I'm sure they were good when they were packaged, but by the time they made it to me, yeah. Now everybody's on board. Look what you did, Ventus. Now everybody wants to just shit my pants while I'm talking. But yeah, all the vegetables when they showed up were literally just like they had to go in the garbage immediately. They were, no, it's okay. As I said, that's what they're there for. I'm only blaming you in a joking manner. I appreciate it. I'm glad everybody's having fun. But yeah, they were just rotten. Like, absolutely, like, black. Because it takes so long for stuff to get here, because it has to come up by train. And the train from the closest place, which would be Winnipeg, I'm in Canada, the train from Winnipeg takes 2 days to get here. So it's like 2 days on a train that may or may not have a refrigerated cart or like car on it, like to bring up stuff, or like maybe it didn't fit in there, or they didn't know what the contents were, so they didn't put it in the refrigerated one. But it didn't work out well, so we just decided no, never again. We'll just buy locally or have it shipped in from like, my wife also works at the airport, so we get like free shipping for a certain amount of cargo every month. So we order from a grocery store in Winnipeg, and then they drop it off at the cargo place in Winnipeg for like the company that works here, Comair, and they'll fly it up, but like they fly it up with other cargo, but they'll fly it up for free. So we get a lot of our groceries that way too, just to save money, because we get like city prices instead of the inflated prices that we get here because they're so rural and it's like harder to get stuff here. So it's a lot of messing around to even get groceries here, let alone, HelloFresh or anything like that, like to actually work out well. Off to cook. All right, I'm gonna call it now. Everybody seems to be dipping off anyway. I've been rambling for long enough. It's probably been, I think it's been like an hour since I finished the game. I've just been talking to you guys. I appreciate everybody who's stopped by. And as I say, you're not getting me with that one. I will be back on Friday for Resident Evil 7. So if you're excited for Resident Evil 7, that's when I'm starting. I don't know exactly what time yet, but since everybody's been really expecting it, I will be putting it up on my social medias when I should be starting, and I'll really try to stick to that time that I'm starting, unless something crazy like, work or anything like that really interrupts me. I'll try to be on like when I say I'm going to be on. But I'm going to make a little special announcement just for that one, because I know a lot of people have been looking forward to that. Out of all of the games in the Resident Evil Marathon that I've been playing so far, Resident Evil 7 is the one that everybody wanted. Like, I could have just played Resident Evil 7 and I'm sure everybody would have been happy. But I appreciate you all for stopping by. Kingy with the raid, Creator XLT with the bits. If I don't know if I missed anybody. I definitely did. My stream manager is not telling me all the things that happened. So if I missed anybody else, I'm really sorry. But Chaos Pixie, Velox Ventus with the follows, and like, yeah, just I appreciate you all so much. You're very, very kind. I don't feel like I deserve this attention, but I really appreciate it. And I love you all a lot. And I hope you have a good day. And just for Chips Gamer, because he always tells me to do it, instant out.